Say fight fam. What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing out there? I see people coming through. What's happening with y'all, man? Um, Interesting fight tonight, man. I like this fight. Not a lot of people talking about it, of course, but I think it's an interesting matchup, given that Adamas had his issues after weigh-in last time, and that Emo seems motivated. You know what I mean? So first time around, I kind of didn't think much of it, but add some intangibles into it. You know, do some extra film study, and Amo got a shot if he does certain things correctly. Um, I'll talk about it more as the stream goes along. But Damon Wesson was good. Matt Barnes was good. Dan something was good. Infinite was good, man. What's up? I'm sure Ali's out there somewhere. Let me put this out. Doing a bunch of fluff right now. Pro Box, man, that last Pro Box fight. If you're watching that card as well, I got a couple screens on, but damn, that last Pro Box fight was hard to watch for me. Just very low level skills, and yeah, one of them joints was a Bomac fighter, and maybe they must have just gotten the gym or something, bro. I know they said I forgot his name, but I know they said he had a long layoff. It looked like it. Yeah, the ammo Bake 215 was good. The ammo joint just came on. It's fluff at first. It's showing a wide screen of the facility actually, but it looks like they're about to start something. It looks like Teramona versus Harper first. That's what I just read. Damn, I ain't seen. So I'm watching again. I'm watching Pro Box too. Um, Most likely gonna pay more attention to the zone card, but it's some interesting. I ain't seen Abdul Kakarov's name in a long time. But Martinez, Elim, I mean, it depends on what fight is on the zone card for me to pay attention to that one. They showing the weigh-ins, man. Ammo look crazy as hell in the weigh-ins. Anywho, I had a breakdown for this, man. I guess just to remind folks what I'll be looking for tonight. Here you go.
This is Ryan, founder of Boxing Gems. This is the breakdown of Carlos Adames versus Emma Williams. We couldn't use film without copyright issues on YouTube, so the full film study is on Patreon for those interested in the visual receipts behind the analysis you're about to hear. With that out the way, let's get into it. Carlos Adames is somewhat of a switch hitter with the hybrid guard system. He shifts between high guard, conventional guard, and low hands depending on range and rhythm. Against southpaws, however, he typically stays orthodox and leans heavily towards counterpunching, but this is where the refinement matters. Adames does not prefer counterpunching as a style. He wants to land a devastating counter quickly. He's testing for a trigger. If the early counter lands clean, if
So basically, at the start of fights versus southpaws, he looks to end exchanges. He looks for last, what I call, the system language, but he looks to counter punch and or counter punch and then continue exchanges. I'm sorry. Uh, if he can catch you with a clean counter, he'll definitely extend the exchange and then start going, start initiating offense and just trying to fuck you up.
he hurts the opponent, the system shifts immediately. He upgrades into aggressive combinations. Normally, a high level fighter will use feints, probes, and jabs to make reads, which help the selection process to get into combination punching. But at that point, the lack of clean reads matters far less. Above
So, yeah, to initiate offense, man, normally you want to feint, you want to probe, you want to disguise when you're stepping in to land offense, bro. So, if he lands that sharp counter punch, and if he could buzz his opponent, or if he thinks he buzzes his opponent, he skips that step altogether. That's basically what I'm saying.
their body hurt opponent can't defend with the same speed or structure. Adamas's need for reads shrinks because damage replaces the inherent danger that attacking entails. However, if his counters don't land cleanly and he begins to fall behind, he still upgrades. But now it becomes urgency driven aggression. This version
So he'll start to do the same thing, even if he doesn't land clean with the counter punch off out of desperation. So, he'll start losing, a number of exchanges in a round, perhaps losing rounds. Now he starts to get desperate, and then go to initiating offense and staying in range and trying to throw combinations out of desperation.
is different. It's built on necessity, and now the lack of reads become dangerous for him, and his aggression is more likely to dissolve in him taking damage.
Right. So now, okay. So now that you're doing it out of desperation, that when your opponent isn't hurt, when he isn't, buzzed or hurt to the body or none of that shit. Now the fact that you didn't make reads is a whole issue. It's a whole issue. I mean, it's more likely that you'll be countered from doing the shit you're doing.
He extends beyond two beats. He abandons trying to end exchanges. He trades. If he feels the fight slipping, he's willing to collapse into chaos because he trusts his chin and power more than structure. His biggest vulnerabilities remain intact. His offhand drops when countering. He'll reach and leave openings. He lacks a repeatable jab against southpaws. When pressure or outposition, he defaults to a high guard shell rather than asserting controls. Once exchanges become chaotic, he is flawed but still dangerous. In unstructured trading, he has mostly still come out ahead.
Everything I named in that last little section is just things that will keep him away from winning exchanges. That's all you got to really think about. Flaws and technical mistakes are just they're just maneuvers that make you lose permission to win exchanges.
Austin Ammo Williams, a southpaw, approaches orthodox opponents with a clear structural objective: get offense off first and control geometry. At his best, Ammo circles and circle jabs to his right, stepping outside the orthodox lead foot. This is critical. It creates a clean lane for the straight left while reducing exposure to an orthodox fighter's right hand. Just as important, circling right allows Williams to break alignment and exit relatively safely after initiating offense.
So not only is it a good strategy in the open stance, but it also breaks alignment and lets you exit better. You know what I'm saying? Which he's gonna need, right? So I mean, it's important against a guy that's looking to counterpunch, because if I could throw a quick 1-2 and step to my right to the weak side, if I'm ammo, and and break alignment completely, there's not a clean lane for you to counterpunch in. So it's important.
From long range, Williams uses level changes and feints to disguise entry. Then, when he's comfortable, he often extends, being first
Yeah.
beyond 2 beats. On the inside, he can maintain his initiation again by stepping around and restarting. However, he struggles with ending exchanges safely overall. When he extends combinations without clean exits, he pendulums in between too much risk and reward. At times,
Right. So when he's not stepping to his right, when he's not stepping to the weak side angle, he tends to just go, blow for blow with his opponents. He tends to fight in that 50-50 a little too often. He tends to extend exchanges a little too often, giving it up to trading.
he can also drop the offhand while punching. He can allow exchanges to run longer than necessary, but the difference between him and Adamas is that he usually begins the exchanges. And that beginning can matter, especially early.
Yeah. So yeah, beginning the exchanges, as long as you have space to end the exchange with space by breaking the alignment, it matters, or it's going to work better than trying to land last or trying to land a counter punch when you don't have alignment.
So the real structural question is, can Williams establish offense repeatedly and also deny Adamas successful counters early? If Williams circles right consistently, lands the jab, and maintains angles, he prevents Adamas from landing the kind of early counter that shifts momentum. If he denies that spark, Adamas will eventually escalate, but from behind, pause. And escalation from behind is structurally riskier, pause. But if Williams neglects to circle right and remains in front, even briefly, or if Adamas was simply to step left from the start, his counters become dangerous. One clean counter could flip the fight immediately and transition Adamas into aggression with momentum. That early phase is critical. Body work could also slow Williams' foot speed over time. If the circle right diminishes, Williams loses his clean escape lane. Adamas's prior weight and health concerns, which canceled the first scheduled meeting, introduced a subtle but meaningful factor. His chaos based escalation demands energy and durability. If stamina dips, any trading becomes more dangerous than normal for him. Can Adamas find his counters early and trigger momentum before Emo establishes a repeatable way to initiate attack? We'll see. Detailed systems
All right. Yep.
manual breaking down everything you hear on this channel coming soon.
Yeah. Manual coming real soon. I was just formatting it today into uh into the self-publishing uploaded files and shit. So anyway, long story short, I'm looking for. So can ammo get to the weak side angles or not? That's it, and that's gonna be the live bet. If he can get there, if I can see him consistently getting there in the first round or so, round or two, and I can see that's in the game plan, I'm betting ammo. If I don't see it, I'm definitely taking the Damas, probably by knockout. Yo,
Hate to be disagreeable. I hate
yeah, you got to turn off the TV or turn down the TV, bro. Turn down the TV and unmute.
yeah, I said ammo getting his ass beat.
I
That's what I
mean,
see.
I can see that.
I mean, like the problem.
That's not disagreeing with what I said. If you heard me,
No. No, I think ammo needs to come out here and land, just like you said. He needs to come out here and land some shit to have Carlos respect him. But if he do that ammo shit, I mean, like there's two ammos, right? There's like boxing ammo, and then there's this crazy motherfucker who's coming out there fighting, just try to knock your head off. Both could still lose, but if he comes out as boxing ammo, I don't think that's a good look for him. I don't know. I think my phone just went out. Could you hear me?
oh yeah, I can hear you. If he comes out with boxing ammo, you think so? Going 50-50 blow for blow is a good look. What else is he gonna do? I mean, so in that route that Ali's talking about, that's just first of all, Adamas has always had so the check mark from durability goes to Adamas unless
Damn, let me see.
unless
Check this thing.
his problem with weight carries over to this fight. I don't know what that problem was specifically, man. I mean, it could have been something that he could fix immediately, or it could have been something that's going to continue to be a problem. I don't know. It's an intangible that we just don't know. But as far as who's the more durable athlete and who's used to those 50-50 exchanges and who gets the better of those 50-50 exchanges more often, it's Adamas. So I don't see how that would be a good path to victory for Emo. So boxing, as far as getting to that weak side, that's his best path for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So I went out. I couldn't even hear anything. But yeah, I agree. I mean, I just feel like I think. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a footwork thing because Ammo. Yeah, I would. I mean, like Ammo gonna be the bigger, stronger fighter this fight. Hopefully, he can land something. You know what I mean? And even if he lands something and it don't like rock, buddy, hopefully it just lower the odds to the point where somebody could live bet that bitch. I don't know. You know what I mean? But because I really don't see too much success for Ammo because I feel like what Ammo is bad at, this dude is good at. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like Ammo is not good at controlling range. And sometimes when the thing is, and he's not good at showing that he's tired. Because when he's tired, he's just like hyperventilating. His eyes is all wide and shit like that. Like he just, you know, took a line of something. You know what I mean? Like he just he just looked fucking out of it. You know what I mean? And that right there, like you fighting somebody who's gonna pick up on it, and they're gonna punish you for it. Volnoy, the Canadian dude that looked like Squidward, that
Yeah,
motherfucker was able to punish this dude for it. So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. No, hey, Emo. Yeah, Emo looks interesting in this fight. But anyway, this the joint on the zone is. I mean, this guy's in no type of shape at all. That what's his name?
you're talking about Curtis. Curtis.
Is
So
that
from
his name?
Curtis, yep, Curtis, Big Kurt. Listen. Teramona is the last part of my parlay. If Curtis knocks Teramona out, fuck my life.
Bro, ain't no way.
Hey man,
You don't even
I
look like
see.
he in there to win, bro. I mean, hold on. I know this ain't on no live, but oh. Oh wow, it is, bro. This man is a minus 20,000 favorite. This is a bro. You have this in a parlay? How?
Yeah, I got him at -3,000 on a three-way.
Sheesh. He's minus 8,000 right now. Hey, yeah, buddy, don't even look like he's gonna try to win.
Nah, I mean, I've been betting against Curtis for like 7 years. This is my favorite dude to bet against. Like, I mean, I think about yeah, like I said, about six of his losses, I bet and won money off it. So like, he always give me like a good $200-300. You know what I
So
mean?
your favorite loser, huh?
He's my favorite loser. You know what I mean? Like, he knows how to lose and not just lose. Sometimes, like, it was one bet that he pissed me off. I'm like, dude, you supposed to get knocked out right now. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you over there surviving this shit. Don't survive. You walked out of the ring with this other dude. Like, get knocked out. And what's the dude named Richard Torres knocked him out in the last round. Got him out of there. So yeah,
Harper.
this guy,
This not the one that be walking out the ring, is it?
that's him. That's
Oh,
him.
that's him.
That's him. That is him. He
All right,
definitely
so
lives.
at least they got him to fight this time.
I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, like, what was they offering him? What was they paying him?
Who knows, man? I know he ain't coming this fight to win. Jesus.
I mean, the thing is, he don't have that capability. Like he's slow. You know what I mean? He's durable. His whole thing is making sure that you go that you slow down, and then he comes back and gets you. But Teramona is you know, he got pop in the shot. Teramona, a big boy, man. 6'6", 270. You don't get no bigger than that, man. At
All
heavyweight.
Harper's trying to do is leverage a little level change game.
Now he throwing.
He's
It's just
changing. He's changing which punches he's throwing from it. So once sometimes
it
it's
landed. It's over.
sometimes it's a rear hand overhand, sometimes a lead hand overhand, sometimes it's
Oh,
something to the body.
I seen him like fall back to the ropes. I thought it was over, but Harper real durable. Teramona needs to know that. Like this is gonna be the most durable dude you fight. But yeah, going to the body is important. How big are those fucking gloves, dude? Teramona gloves look like the size of the ref's head. Those 16 ounces, the biggest 16-ounce gloves I've ever seen.
Caught him. He out.
Oh my god, parlay complete.
Yeah, Jesus.
When you go out like, see, that's why I'm glad he walked out the ring though, because he was the big whatever Africa, the dude that he was fighting, he would have went out the same way.
Well, he definitely went out bad here.
I wish they would give props for Teramona, but they never do. He's like the most him and Jalal Love, they never give props for anymore.
All right, man. We gotta do our thing with the bets tonight, Ali.
All right,
With
I
the with the
mean,
with the
I
with
got you.
the whoever's supposed to get the knockout.
I got you. Um, all right, so let me see. Let me take a look at the card. Let's do Curtis
I like
Harper.
well, we could do the Amari Jones joint.
Amari Jones.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, all right.
You
We'll
think
do
you
that.
did that? I mean, yeah, all right. So yeah, we can do the Amari Jones. We can go. So Lester Martinez may or may not get the knockout, but we could do that if you want.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I feel like Lester Martinez, right? He took a beating in his last fight. I went and I rewatched that shit right there,
Yeah.
and he has problems with like athletic fighters. Like, even if you look at Lester Martinez's career was like a Build-A-Bear career because he fought all these people that he was supposed to beat, and he beat them. You know. Then he fights and Billy, and there was moments in that fight where he was looking like get off me. You know what I mean? And he was throwing like get off me punches. And then there were moments where he actually sat down on his punches, and it affected him Billy. So I think mentally he don't be in the right place, all the time. So like, and he's fighting this guy, but but this dude ain't knowing Billy, Elim.
Nah,
But he fast as
nah.
fuck.
I looked at film. Nah, he ain't. Yeah. Nah, he ain't there.
But he's super athletic.
But
Like
he
he's super
gasses
fast.
though. He gasses though. He gasses and all, and then his tougher fights all turn into 50-50s, bro.
See,
Inside
see,
50-50s.
see, that's a question that I have. Like, like like when you get, like he usually gasses like in the middle of the round, like round 6. And I didn't like Lester Martinez in round 6 versus Billy. And I feel like this guy is faster than Billy from what I just seen. Like his last tape, he looks faster than Billy. I feel like Billy is like super athletic, and for his lack of speed, he closes
Well,
the distance to make sure that he's right there next to you. You
and
know what I mean?
Billy's also super durable.
Exactly. He's super durable, high output. You know what I mean? Like, he out cardios you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. His build you would think that he gasses, but no, you know what I mean? He out cardios people. But all right, going back to this guy, I think he could catch Martinez. Now, do I think he's gonna hurt Martinez and get Martinez out there? Fuck no, because he has his IQ is so low. I mean, like like his trainer was talking like, yeah, we come from the school of Muhammad Ali and Jersey Joe Walcott, and my mom's back. I'm like, dude, you name me all these motherfuckers. This dude don't fight like none of them. You know what I mean? He don't fight like none of them. I don't care how much tape he watched.
That's what Buddy's trainer said. What?
Yeah, his 72-year-old trainer was like, yeah, we come from the school of Jersey Joe Walcott. We're not with these new age. Basically, what you're trying to say is he a warrior, and he either gonna win or he gonna lose. But like, his trainer don't got no damn sense, and I don't give a damn if they listening. His trainer ain't got no damn sense. Let me tell you why his trainer ain't got no damn sense. This dude fought for a title eliminator, a WBC silver. Beat the guy that he was like a 5-1 underdog. Beat the guy, and instead of waiting for Triple G, he fought some other random tough guy and got knocked out or some shit like that. He lost.
That might not be his trainer. That might be his manager.
That was yeah. I mean, his trainer was talking about it like they made dumb decisions and stuff like that, and he got him a new manager, then he got him a new. And I'm just sitting there like. Like if you already got the title shot to fight Triple G, wait for that shit to go to fucking First Gear or something.
Yeah, well,
that's what I like to say. This right here. I don't think this dude he's real talented, real athletic. He's going to be the more athletic fighter between the two. He's going to be I think he's going to have more power too. Early on, between him and Buddy, but the moment that that quick twitch. Go ahead.
Look at Robert Garcia in the background, looking rich on Pro Box.
Let me see.
He's just in the back, looking like a regular rich man.
I'm telling you, Robert Garcia don't gotta do none of this shit. Yo, he ain't even gotta.
He's rich as hell, bro.
Also, well, let me turn that shit down. Wait, no. Yeah, let me turn. I see my boy Paulie Malignaggi always giving his opinion. Wait a minute, what the hell just happened? All right, there it goes. I was about to say StreamYard just disappeared for a second. All right, well, parlay complete. I had a 3-leg parlay, a stupid Ali parlay. It was I bet a crazy stupid amount just to make like 1,100. But I was like, fuck it, why not? You know what I mean? Like Teramona, Vizioli, and some other dude. And they had no props on it.
Bro, why is he still getting interviewed? Answer me that. Like, that was not a big feat, bro. Like, dude, that was not something to brag about. Like, fam, get this motherfucker out the ring and let's keep this night going.
I tell you who's not gonna be trying to fight this dude. Your boy Tyson Fury. He's picking and choosing these fights. I mean, what you should.
Tyson Fury, bro? How he gonna go from this dude to Tyson Fury?
I'm just saying. I mean, he fighting Mark Mudoff. You know what I mean?
Mark Mudoff ain't.
Mark Mudoff fight. Listen. He has never won a close fight with somebody that's supposed to be plus. Like the fights he's supposed to win, he win. He not it. You know what I mean? I feel like this dude.
Mac Mudoff just fought and beat that guy though.
Yeah, he fought Allen. Come on,
that's their guy. That's their UK guy, right?
Yeah, exactly. But he never even got to British title. You know what I'm saying? He never won a ring.
But that's the link though. You know what I mean? That's the link to Tyson Fury. What link did this dude have?
Yeah. I mean, like a link to an ass whooping. You know what I mean? Like this dude, you don't want to go in there with this guy. I'm gonna say like this guy right here, he gonna get a belt. You know what I mean? I don't know what belt he gonna get, but he gonna get one of them belts, yo.
I have to watch him.
Yeah, watch him, and he's an Olympian. You know what I mean? Like, not like that's a big thing, but yeah, I mean, he's not. I would say he's a decent fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, from all the fights, I've watched all his fights, and I watched him in the Olympics. He lost to, I think he lost to Jalalov in the Olympics, or he might have beat him. I don't know if he lost or won, but was it him? I know Richard Torres got his ass knocked out by Jalalov in the Olympics, but yeah, Teramona, he's one of the up and coming dudes. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him versus like a Moses Itama, but they're going to steer clear of that fight. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't fight him if I was Moses Itama. I'd be like, fuck that. Wait, I told you 6'6", 270 with an amateur background. You know what I mean? And he has really good control.
Buddy, we just saw 6'6", 270?
6'6", probably 6'7", 270. Samoan. Yeah, this motherfucker hit, and let me tell you right here, and every time he hits somebody clean, they go out. You know what I mean? Just like that.
Saw it, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's ferocious, right? I mean, because he takes his time. That's the thing about him. He's really good with ring control, and he literally takes his time. And sometimes he be hitting people with shit that go watch his highlights, his fights. You're gonna be impressed by this guy. I mean, for the current league of heavyweights, I want to see him fight a Bacoli or, you know what I mean, somebody like that. Like, you know, not now, but in 3 or 4 fights before the year ends, he needs to step it up. You know what I mean? Because he old too. The motherfucker like 29, something like that. You know how the UK and the Australians be doing with amateur. You know what I mean? Because they get sponsored. You know, once they they make it to Olympia. You know, as Olympian and amateurs, they be getting sponsorships and stuff like that.
Well, he's gonna need to. How many fights he got?
Like 8.
8,
maybe 8 or 9.
He's gonna need to step away up from Harper. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm 1,000,000% with you. Yeah, I'm 1,000,000% with you. I think, but that was a good fight. You know, for him.
Water. You need some water, brother.
I'm about to get some water right now. But that was a good little fight for him. I actually like that. That they keep him busy. I wonder, do they got him like on like a $10,000 contract where he just get 10 bands? You know what I mean? Every fight or some shit like that, like, because he just be fighting random ass people. And
all right, who is this?
All right, so you said, so we're going so Lester Martinez versus Buddy.
Who? And Amari Jones versus Christian Gomez. We're gonna do that one.
Damn,
so we got a little minute.
I'm gonna lose this one. I'm definitely losing.
Why are you gonna lose?
I ain't do no tape on Christian Gomez. But
Amari, then you could turn it around with Martinez.
Yeah. I mean, because Amari Jones ain't really hitting like that, yo. I think he's like a Shakur of his weight class. You know what I mean? Like he throws punch. Yeah, I mean, like, he's real talented, amateur, very good output. Shakur better though. But because I see him trying to get exciting and stuff like that, but he lacks punching power. So when he fight people at 160 that's actually hitting, some of them shots that he be taking, I don't like them. You know, I don't like those shots.
He don't fight at 160, bro.
What is it, 154 or 160?
154. You sure you got the right one?
Yeah, you talking about Murray Jones, same guy. Yeah, 6'1", 154 pounds. You know, young black dude. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah. I mean, I feel like even at 154, that's not good for him. You know what I mean? I mean, like not having power, not having pop. You know what I mean? Because one thing about Keith Thurman, he always had pop. Not to bring up Keith Thurman, but like he fought this dude in Australia, and he just stopped him. He got him out of there. Like he hit him, And then he got the moment that he did his little thing, his veteran thing, test the water a little bit. Then when it was time for him to get him out of there, get him out of there. I don't think Amari Jones is gonna be able to do that. You know, I mean, but you could grow into it. You know what I mean? He got time. He might end up being like, you never know. Like he might end up, growing into his power or whatever. And he tall, 6'1".
What, bro? Put your hand up. Jesus Christ. Watching Pro Box, Contreras versus Cantu. Cantu, bro, put your right hand up. You gonna get hit with the same fucking hook twice? From long range? Like that shit don't even make sense.
Yeah. Isn't Cantu the motherfucker that's like minus 1,000 or some shit? One of these dudes are like minus 1,000.
Oh shit! Oh, Marksman coming on next. Oh, okay, Mark. All right.
I don't have Marksman in any of my apps.
Hey, Cancel is allergic to putting his right hand up, bro. It looks ridiculous too.
Cantu might get that ass whooped, man. Mr. Minus
Um,
1,000.
Lex Luthor was good. The future was good. Barabbas, what up? Yeah, it's a little static, and CMP was up, and Ali's microphone a little bit, but it's decent now. Dog, Cancel finna get stopped, bro. I don't think you could. Wait a minute. No, you can't bet it.
It might be live on 365.
It's not. Yeah, Cancel about to hit. Jesus Christ. First round, just getting the shit beat out of him.
I want to go and stay. Here it goes. Go Marksman. They would not let me get on this fight. They had it on for briefly on my account, then they took that shit off.
I got it. I got it. I like Marksman. But we'll see.
Marksman got the range, he got the height, you know.
Oh my God.
So
Jesus Christ, bro. Cantu getting the brakes beat off of him, bro. Bro, it's not just that, bro. The man, like, bro, where is your guard at? Shit, most rookies are smart enough not to get hit by all that just by staying in a tight inactive guard. He can't even do that. He acting like he got smoke for Buddy and that he could really do something, so he's not doing all that. But Jesus, man, he's just getting damaged.
yeah, Cantu.
I don't think it lasts more than this round.
You think
It's the
Cantu getting
same type
stopped?
of beating. If it's the same type of beating in this round, if they don't stop it in the round, I think the corner stops it. Because Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Now his cross is just beaming his head back, man. This motherfucker, he looking like there's like another cross. Cause of like a Pez dispenser. Hooks on the inside. He can't do shit on the inside either. Nice head body head combination from Contreras. Yeah, he can't do nothing, bro. He's trying to clinch to get out of it. Can't even really clinch properly. It's about to get worse and worse. Oh Lord. Yep. Ref stopped it. Ref stopped it. What I say? Yeah, it was too bad.
Yeah. Nah, that's not the dude I was looking at. It's a dude named Joshua Kevin.
You breaking up. You're on mute now. PBC was good. Mr. Grundy was good, man. Here's what I said about Marksman and Gomez. I said Marksman is the more skilled, more proven fighter. He likely has more pop as well. With Gomez's style, it's hard to see how he doesn't eat that power head on. Marksman is the more disciplined fighter with terminations, although he gets caught by southpaw lead hand hooks with his left hand down at times. Gomez gets caught with well timed right hands. 65-35 Marksman.
We'll see if Buddy can walk through marksman punches and land something crazy.
Yeah, it'll be the right hook, if anything. Yeah, right. It'll be the it'll be the right hook. I thought Pro Box was about putting on even fights. That shit was ridiculous, man.
Yeah, unless they feed him. Pro box is like 50. I would say it's more like 70-30, which is still fairer than most places.
All right. Nice jab from Gomez. Definitely can't let that work, or that's gonna foil everything. Here comes the lead hand out a little bit for Marksman already, but I'm sure that changed some type of plan he had. Slightly stepping towards the weak side. Now he's stepping in. Double jab towards the weak side. Backing up straight though, but then changing angles after that. I mean, we gonna see. Looks like Marksman is really getting taking a look, bro. I mean, he's not really trying to do anything. Nice step around from Gomez. Nice little combination he got off. Not all of it was clean, but yeah, Marksman probably should have smothered to get out the corner, but he's still there. There's he dropped that left hand in there. Got hit with that right hook I was talking about. Yeah, he's trying to start a bit of a lead hand battle, but Gomez isn't really participating with him. Ooh, big right hand from Marksman already, bro. Jesus Christ, he's starting to pick up the damn, bro. 4 punch combination landed clean. Okay, now they're just going blow for blow a little bit.
Yeah, now I see why he was a plus 100.
Who? Who was a plus? Who, Gomez?
Nah, Marksman, the way he jumped in and out of shit.
Marksman wasn't a plus 100.
Nah, he was when the fight first started. Before, I mean, like when the odds first dropped. I mean, like he was like 150 plus 150 or something like that.
Nah, well, I'm telling you, he was taking a look for a good amount of that round for sure. But you see what it led to. The big right hand that hurt Gomez immediately.
Yeah, he has a better.
Gomez gets caught with well-timed right hands. This is exactly what I said before the fight.
I mean, like if that's the only way that he can end a termination is by like doing these athletic bursts out of there, then that's cool. But I feel like that's gonna
Ali, that's not even what that means, bro. Don't use the lingo, bro.
Don't use the lingo. All right. If he's gonna end like an exchange, right? You know what I mean? Like you're right, because if he's gonna end an exchange like that, like I'm gonna throw my last, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna just burst out of that motherfucker. That's cool in 6 rounders, but you're gonna have to find ways tie up. You know what I mean?
So all right, let me tell you, bro. The only way you can terminate is with spacing and angle. Oh my god, nice counterpunch from Marksman. Is with spacing and an angle. So like a step left or a step right with spacing, like breaking the alignment of the 50-50, or smothers or clinches. That's the only way you terminate. Everything else is not it.
Yeah. So him running away ain't the way to do it.
No. But I gotta have it. I gotta have the first round a swing. It was gonna be a big Gomez round, but Gomez got hurt. Oh, nice counter punching again from Marshall, man. He needs to stay out the corner though to make it look, to make it better though, make it look better.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he keeps getting in the corner, and I don't like that. I mean, like right now, Gomez has control of the fight, even though he's not like.
I don't think he has control. What?
Gomez is controlling the range, even though he's not. He's getting countered and shit. I want to see Buddy on the front foot a little bit and throwing some. There you go. Fuck what I was saying. He does. He's hitting him with the cleaner punches. But my only issue is those punches is too far.
What's your timestamp?
I'm at 112.
Oh, okay. You're behind him.
I mean, if I guess what he's trying to do is, this is a 10 rounder too. So like the first 2 rounds, if he can hit him with the cleaner shots, he know he's gonna be able to hurt him later on because he just probably just gauging and seeing what Gomez got, and Gomez is throwing everything into his punches.
Marksman
And he's
switched
missing a lot.
southpaw and got hit for it. Didn't really do nothing spectacular with it, and nice look. But he's doing well from orthodox. Switch back. Gomez doing a good job looking out for that right hand now. I mean, Marksman definitely not, setting it up the greatest, but he's missing with it now. I don't know, man. I think I think I had to call that another swing, bro.
I'm not mad if you do. I'm not mad if you do.
I don't think anybody's gotten control or one more exchanges than the other. Nothing's really super consistent yet. I think, sometimes Gomez gets his offense off first, and sometimes he gets, countered cleanly for it.
I feel like Marksman been landing the cleaner shots, but Gomez has the volume on his side.
Yeah, I agree.
And we don't and in having
Marksman,
volume.
Hold on, Marksman came out southpaw again, so now he already got touched with a 3-2. I don't know why he thinks southpaw is gonna help him. Switch back orthodox while on the inside. Oh, switch back southpaw, trying to go to work now, but his defense is shit. Southpaw, that's the problem. His defense is trash.
Most people's defense is shit.
He get touched way too much for this dumb shit. Bro, switch back orthodox, man. You're not doing well, southpaw, cuz.
If you're gonna be southpaw behind the high guard and deflect some of those punches.
Man, he switched back.
Some type of control. I don't know. I just feel like people just he probably do that shit in sparring, and then and get like he's southpaw now, but you southpaw, but you there for the for his fucking backhand. You know what I mean? Because your foot ain't
Great
outside.
started around from Gomez. Nice right hand from Marksman, man. Gomez, every time Gomez tries to close distance, he gets the worst of the exchange.
I feel like Gomez is trying to get his foot placement in place, to land something on Marksman. It's just Marksman is just faster, more athletic. At least in the early rounds, he's able to light Buddy up a little bit.
Yeah, Gomez is gonna want to get some clean offense. So look, man, there's a problem. There's a big problem with only winning the first minute of a round, bro. It's not going to be at the top of a judge's memory if you only win the first minute and clearly lose at least the last minute, which he is right now. Marksman doing a better work. Yeah, when it gets to the inside, man, Gomez get fucked up, man.
My problem is Gomez is on the front foot and he's throwing volume at times where Marksman wasn't throwing any volume. Now, when Marksman is winning this round, this is 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this went from Gomez pretty much blowing them out in the first minute and 15 seconds to probably Marksman is going to win this round. Unless, yeah, I got to call it another swing, man.
I mean, that's some Floyd Mayweather shit right there, where you're trying to be defensive the first 2 minutes, and then you pick up the pace the last minute of the fight.
It's smart.
You know what I mean?
It's smart. because I mean it's again we have inherent biases that I talk about, um but yeah, man, you're definitely gonna, with recency bias, you're definitely gonna remember the last before you remember the first.
That's what I was saying with when I was I guess grading the Lillard fight. I was like, this motherfucker winning. You know what I mean? Like he'll win the first minute of the fight, minute and 20 seconds, and then he's tying up. But he's getting hit in the body, but the punches are not that effective. And it's like clean
Who was
and
this?
hard shots. George Lillard, he won this. You know
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, I missed it. Look, so in this fight, bro, shit, Marksman might as well close the distance, which he did right from the start of the round.
yeah,
Because
but my
Marksman's doing
scorecard.
much better mid range than inside. God damn, hell of an uppercut. Yeah, once mid range to inside, Marksman is doing his thing. On the outside,
Not so
switching
much.
southpaw and shit, yeah, not so much. No, there's a right hook over that shoulder, like I said, but there's Marksman back with a combination. Good body work on the inside from Marksman too, man. Nice, decent little control game in there and everything. I like to see more step arounds though, and just as I said, he does it. Yo,
Maybe the erraticness of his opponent is throwing Marksman off.
no, bro,
You know what I
Marksman's
mean?
winning this round for sure, bro. Again,
No,
mid
he been
range to
winning the whole
inside,
fight.
he's doing his thing. All right, he tweaking out though. Don't just give up the fucking clinch, man. Let's see. Nice counter hook.
I actually like him leaning on Buddy's arms
Nice little body
because
work from Gomez right there. Up.
yeah,
Nice
it
little
looks
body
silly, but
shot for Gomez again. There's a step around from Marksman. I can't see from this angle, y'all. God damn. Change the camera angle. Gomez just hanging out in the corner and got rocked with a right hand. What the fuck was you doing, bro? Yep, left hook now.
oh yeah, I see it.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing, bro. Why was you just standing there? you about to lose this round for sure unless you do something dramatic.
See, the problem with Gomez is he was throwing everything into his punches for the first like 4 rounds.
Marksman doing a much better control job with controls, and they just warned Gomez for holding. That's not a good sign for him.
Look at Gomez's punches now; they look weaker. And now and Marksman is like, all right, now that you're not punching with nothing, I'm gonna pick up the steam. You know, so which I thought was a strategy early.
Cross to the body. So yeah, that's the first round I'm gonna actually get to somebody, and it's Marksman.
What's his card? This is the. I wish I knew who they like. This is a matchroom card.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's,
I don't think it's either each of them got. I can't remember. Each of them got 1 10-rounder, or neither of them got a 10 round. I can't remember. That was a big right hand from the replays. Yeah, again, mid range and inside, man. Gomez needs to try to control distance. Marksman wants to close it. I don't know why Gomez would keep giving that to him. There's another right hand.
Gomez is a young wild man.
Yeah,
He's
nice,
not
nice 1-2 from Gomez.
You're not
Marshall tried
using
to
like
bring it back. Missed with that one. Good combination, counter combination from Marksman. Now Marksman's circling. Why, bro? I don't
Chris
understand.
Mannix gave him 3 rounds.
Fuck Chris Mannix.
That's my
Why is he circling though? Like, why, bro? You clearly had your best moments making this a mid-range inside fight. Why are we circling? We taking a break? Reaching again, right hook landing over the shoulder once again. Open stance, Philly shells don't work. Yeah, he's struggling from the outside, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand why he would try to circle, man. All right, finally, yeah. Now he just walked up to him in a high guard. There you go. Let's see some work. Now he backed off again, back to circling. This is a shitty round for him, man. I don't get it. Nice swivel jab. Now he's coming forward again. Got Gomez holding again. He's already warned for that. Unless something dramatic happens, this is a Gomez round, man. I don't understand why Marksman changes up the game plan. Like, we had to go through him, switch to southpaw. Then he starts dominating mid-range to inside, and now he's circling and on the back foot and shit. Like, what is you doing, bro?
He tired, man. You see him sweating and shit, like being around 5, the halfway point. He definitely was taking a break that round.
That shit looks silly, bro. I'd rather if you having a better time inside than out, then why don't just take breaks in the clinch, man. Take deep breaths in the clinch.
I honestly think he's trying to counter, buddy. He's looking for a big counter.
That's a little bad, bro.
But Gomez getting tired actually worked better for him in that round because he's just not throwing blind punches. He's actually trying to throw punches that's going to land. So him being more conservative works better for him. So now,
Gomez being more conservative?
Yeah, like, because he's not throwing just 100 punches and then getting tagged, getting countered by one big strike by Marksman. At least that round.
Again, nice counter lead hand hook. Again, why the fuck? Why do you go? Why is he? I want to see him. Like, if he goes back mid range to inside, I don't understand why he would go away from that.
His corner might be telling Gomez's corner might be telling him, like, "Hey, man, this man is just trying to outbox you. So just ease up.
What are you talking, Ali? What you talking about, bro? I'm not talking about Gomez. I'm talking about Marksman.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is Gomez is having a little bit more success now that Marksman is just looking to counter. Because he's not doing that. He's not like throwing up there. I mean, there's one or two. All right. See, that's better because at least he's putting himself in position to counter.
Yeah, Gomez is tweaking a bit. Like, what you doing? Like, Marksman is bullshitting for sure, but Gomez is not. Like, what? He's doing the least. I don't know. Yeah, both of them starting to fall apart a little bit for me. But now Marksman ain't all right. Here's the counter punching. So you wait till Gomez closes distance for you to start, get back into this mid range and inside shit. That shit is nice step around.
I mean,
ooh, nice body shot, Marksman. Overhand. All right, Marksman starting to land the more significant shots, but he still looks crazy though. It's like, I bet you didn't need to bait him to come to you. He wasn't going nowhere when you was going forward. Nice counter cross, man. It's food and switchback southpaw. All right, nice switchback orthodox. Nice little jab. Nice little inside work too. Switch southpaw and got tagged immediately. Bro, this dude is. I don't think he ain't got it, bro. IQ wise, he don't got it, bro.
Yeah, he fight like somebody who was a plus 150.
Yeah, I found who you get that round to. I don't know.
I wonder. I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you right here.
Why Gomez ain't doing shit? That's what I want to know. Like, dude need to step it up, man. Like, do you want to win this fight? Do you want to control this fight? Like, what's your dilemma?
In his mind, he might thought that he won the first 3 rounds. And I don't know if Marksman whole thing is like, let me get to round 9 and 10, and then win those 2 rounds and just not get hurt and in between because I'm gassed. But that strategy just shows like the level he's on. Because when it's time for him to rise up and fight like better competition, I don't know, who knows? Maybe he'll make better money and he can put more in his training camp, and he can come out a little bit better. We don't know. We don't know what type of training camp any of these dudes had. But yeah. At times it's looking like low level boxing though.
It very much is, man. I'm betting draw. My scorecard looks ridiculous.
Like, I'm gonna give at least one draw today. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna see.
I mean, bro, I got it 1-1-4. And I'm betting, and let me put some money on Jacob.
Gomez?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
hey, Mannix got it as a draw too, or close to it. No, he don't. 58-56, Marksman.
No controls on that step around. It'd be a little bit better. You'd be able to keep them where you want them. You put a control on that right arm. Oh, nice 1-2. Uh-oh. No, okay. Ref scaring people. Looking like he want to minus a point.
No, you just keeping it honest.
Oh,
Sometimes
nice
you gotta do that.
Nice cross from Marksman. Nice little inside work. Okay, so southpaw inside, I can understand that, but now he switched southpaw again. He's at range or outside again. I I don't like, bro. That's when you was getting touched up. It don't make no sense for you to keep doing that, man. All right, he's back orthodox. Good job stepping off to an angle. Nice little counter three. Nice combination from Gomez. A little too much head movement from Marksman. A nice little counter three from Marksman. A nice counter three from Marksman. I like
Marksman's a minus 2,000 right now.
Yeah, I like Marksman slightly better that round.
Adamas looks small compared to my boy Austin, yo. He better be fast-footed, quick-footed.
All right, round 8. Oh, nice cross. Nice little setup too. I love the circle jab. He's not throwing it with the greatest technical form, but there's a little again back to the circle. He's killing him with the circle jab right now, though. Oh, nice step in combination, man. Terrible termination though. Gave some of that back to trading, but he definitely landed the bigger shots in there. Nice control for the step around there. He's a much better fighter on the inside, bro. I don't know why he didn't just keep it here. He probably could have stopped him, man. Just got punished for reaching, though.
You think Marksman's up?
I don't know. All right, bro. I got a 2-1-4. Nice
shit.
Cross. Nice cross. Marksman winning his round. That hit glove, but that glove hit his head.
Something must have happened because now they got Marksman at minus 10,000.
Well, I would say he's winning his round. I mean, but if he got a knockdown, then he would have, they would have locked it, which they did lock it now.
Yeah.
Ooh, big right hand, bro. He hurt him with a right hand.
Who? He hurt who?
He hurt Gomez with a right hand.
Oh, he did. He did. All right, I'm about to bet Marksman.
Yeah, they sure did lock it. It's locked, bro.
Yeah, it's election suspension.
God damn, he's landing.
He is out.
He still got a lot of power in the 8th round, man. God damn. Again, man, it's the inside work. I don't. Why the fuck did he go away from this? That was the first one-sided round of the fight. My bad, y'all. Oh, nice circle jab. He's back to backing off, baiting Gomez to come forward. I mean, decent little cross right there. Again, I think it's very obvious what Marksman is besting Gomez at, and it ain't this. He's doing better now that he. Oh shit, another cross. But now that he got off, now that he's starting to get into the circle jab, like he's doing better with that from the outside. But other than that, shit, he's been dominant on the inside though. Am I Lou?
Yeah, I disappeared.
Yeah, nah, there's a noise in the background that's loud as shit. Sounds crazy.
Is it still noise in the background?
Yeah, it's like it's a constant noise. It's got to be like an AC unit or something, a fan or something. Maybe the computer. Oh shit. Hell of a cross Marksman just landed, man. Bad camera angle, but shit, I saw that shit from behind Gomez. Decent little body work from Gomez right there. Quick little check hook. Yeah, I think Marksman is kind of taking over right now.
Yeah. Marksman
Yes.
won the more definitive rounds.
It's lower. It's lower, Ali, but I can still hear it. Unmute here. Unmute. Let me see if I can do something about it. No, it's made it worse. Yeah, I don't know what that is, bro. I mean, it's got to be like I said, it's got to be an AC on it or something. Nice cross from Marksman again. Okay, little combination from Gomez. They traded rear hands. I think Gomez might have got the best one, but he ate one. He ate one as he was coming forward too. Nice combination again. Marksman in an open stance Philly shell. Nice combination from Gomez. I mean, that shit don't work, yo. Oh, nice 3-2 from Marksman. And he forward shifted to southpaw again. He needs to stay on the inside. Ooh, big uppercut. Gomez reaches out to hold again. It's not a good look when you do that, bro. Especially losing a few rounds in a row. It's the 10th round, my guy. Open stance, Philly shit don't work again, Marksman. Counter cross. Oh, nice 1-2 from Marksman. Tell you what, man. I think Marksman should win. Should. Uh, but he's got to work on that IQ. But to be honest, I mean, again, I got a 4-1. I got a lot of swing rounds, man. I wouldn't be shocked at nothing. But you know, the only rounds I would say that were dominant or more clear were Marksman rounds. So I think he should win, but we'll see. But yeah, man, he's got to work on that boxing IQ, bro. You got to recognize what's working for you and what's not. Yeah. Well, Team Gomez not looking too celebratory either. Marksman clearly has some skills, man. He just You just got to work on what direction he wants to point him in, exchange by exchange. And Gomez ain't bad either. He's not bad. He's just he just has more holes than Marksman that he needs to go back to the drawing board and work on. I'm not gonna tell him. You got the prayer on my computer, so I'm just gonna say the scorecards. 98, 92 twice. 96, 94 once. Corey Marksman. 98, 92 twice, and 96, 94. I wanna. If I really cared to do it, I'd like to go back and see what his corner was telling him. What Marchman's corner was telling him, man. I think he could have made that fight a lot easier. Even though you hear 98, 92 twice, but I think he could have made the fight a lot easier. Mr. Grandy, I don't think it's pacing, bro. I don't think it's pacing. I mean, he goes to a completely different way to win exchanges. It's not just pacing. You start off by winning exchanges mid range to inside, and then next round you switch southpaw and you're on the outside. Next round you switch back orthodox and you start using lateral movement and fight negative. Next round you go back to going or you go back to mid range to inside. Like, bro, why are we doing all that? That's not pacing. That's not pacing. That's not deciding what the fuck to do, or not knowing what to stick to, not sticking with the winning plan. We see you could do all of it. Switching southpaw on the outside, you didn't do that too well. Your defense is trash there, but we see you could do all these things, but what's actually working in the fight? Whatever's actually working in the fight, stick to that. Man, figure out your identity in the gym. Yes. I mean, if you've been around the channel, I mean, you should know that I wrote a book that I'm calling a manual that'll be out in April next month. All of that it's got to do with all of this. It's basically it's basically how boxing works, exchange by exchange. And of course, it's a written out tutorial on how to study film, how to build certain types of fighters, what to look for in opponents, all of that type of shit's in there. Ali, you're not on mute, but there's no sound. Probably trying to adjust your settings. I think I think Marksman could have got Gomez out of there had he just stuck to what was working. All right, Ali, get your microphone together. It's our betting time. Anybody else want to join? You're welcome to join. We're playing the pick around game with Omari Jones and his opponent, Omari Jones and Christian Gomez. Omari Jones is a minus 10,000. There's no real advantage to betting there unless you're betting maybe prop lines, knockout or decision. So we're gonna make it a little interesting. So anybody that want to put up 10 to actually to bet which round the knockout gets in. So all right. So this is how it works, man. So say if it's just me, you, and I'm saying you as in whoever, me, you, and Ali. So Ali will pick a round, you'll pick a round, I pick a round. Um, if the fight gets stopped in any of those rounds, you know what I'm saying, whoever picked that round wins. But if they don't get stopped in any of those rounds, then everybody get their money back. Or you could pick it goes to the cards, which you'll get half the money, and everybody get half their money back. That's how it works. Anybody that wants to participate, you got to come on the panel. You don't have to join us, on the talking portion. You just got to get in the back. Nah, we're not doing. I mean, unless y'all decide you want to do the Adamas Ammo fight, but this is more of a. It's more likely that it will be a knockout in an Omari Jones fight than it is in an Ammo Adamas fight, just because it's more likely that high level fights go to decision. Period. Just because of the matchmaking alone. Anybody interested? Come on up. Looks like the Lester Martinez fight is coming on as well, or in a minute, I guess. Ali, you still ain't figured that shit out yet, man? Why don't you just drop out and come back in? Hell yeah. Now, I got two screens. I got them both on. They're just talking on both of them, bro. Some interview with Lester on the Pro Box. Okay, that finally went off. Now it's a still screen. Okay, now I'm seeing a dark arena. On the zone, I'm seeing some shit with Anthony Joshua. And they're going nuts in the crowd, ain't they? On the Pro Box zone. All right, man. Somebody come on, man. Shit. Can't have two cards on and both of them on fluff. All right, come on, DAZN. This ain't even the main event, bro. Let's get it. All right, is he making a ring walk? All right, cool. Shit. All right. Hey Ali, I can't hear you, man, but you could put the what round you got in the comments if we still doing that. Once again, anybody interested? Anybody else interested in the chat? Come on up. He don't look like a guy that's supposed to survive however many rounds this is. All right. Amari on his short ring walk. What I say about this shit? Oh, yeah, I forgot Gomez is coming up a division as well. Another Gomez. Just noticed that. Whatever his name is. He's coming up a division. Oh, I said 8 rounds makes me hesitate about the KO, but it could happen for sure. He don't look like you. He don't look like he's about to survive. I don't really see a lot of confidence in his face. $23, 6-1. 21 knockouts, but again, he came up a division. I mean, he can still probably crack, but very sure that was against lesser opposition. I don't even know who this is on Pro Box. Must be a hometown dude. Anyway, all right. So we ain't got no game. So all right. So I would say, give me round 3, just for shits and giggles. No game going though. My man's already doing a lot of bouncing in range. He's gonna want to cut that out once Amari gets his jab going. Which it looks like he did. A little double jab cross to the body landed for Amari. It looks like it's going to keep working too if Buddy starts staying stationary in that high guard trying to block the jab. He's ducking over his rear leg. Look for Amari to double jab into an overhand and meet him over his rear, meet his head over his rear leg. All right, so yeah, he's in between staying stationary in a high guard and then ducking to his rear leg. So I'm sure that's the plan. I bet he sees that shit too. So if he double jabs and it's just a high guard, then he probably just either throw the cross or not. But if he double jabs and sees Buddy start to back up a little bit, watch that overhand come about. A nice jab. But for now, it looks like Gomez is stuck in that high guard now. He's not doing much ducking anymore. Tomato can special. Tried to get Omari with that one counter punch. The please knock him out counter punch. Back to ducking. Let's see. All right, back to the high guard. He's okay if he doesn't. I mean, if he doesn't, if he's not consistent with that ducking shit, I think he gets knocked out if he keeps doing that right there. But he might get knocked out if he keeps just giving him an active high guard. So 1-0 Amari. I don't think Buddy's he's gonna be in danger of losing a round here. It's just, does he get the knockout or not? He should, man. The bookies got this shit at a minus 10,000. It's a waste of time. Whatever fight this is on Pro Boxes, Star, who is this? Anton? Oh, okay. This is the Abdul Kakarov joint. Okay. Anton, tall as shit. All right, back to the Omari joint. There goes Ali. All better.
Yeah, we didn't do no was it Amari.
Yeah, I said round 3 just for shits and giggles, but nah, ain't no bet.
All right, round 3. I got $10 on that. I'm gonna say Amar just quick.
Yeah, he's starting to do a good job probing up the high guard and just going to work around it. I mean, he's been doing it, but he's doing a better job at it now.
You can tell he's highly skilled. I just wonder how he's gonna look later on.
Oh, good. Nice cross to the body. That'll do it. Another one. Brought the cross back upstairs. Landed clean. 2 clean jabs. 3, 4. All right. Running into a trap then. Uh, hmm. Nice feint.
You know, one thing he might be one of those dudes that rise to the occasion of the person that he's fighting. But I just wonder how he's gonna look because I think he's gonna bypass this journeyman phase and then go right into contender. You know, especially since he signed the match room, they're gonna give him one of them baby belts very soon. Just wonder how would he do against. I think he'll clean up all those people in the UK though at 154. But just wonder how would he do like against people in the states. Like you know, I don't know, but he's so young though.
Yeah. He looks good for now. I mean, he was talking about terminations earlier. I mean, he's clearly got the angled asymmetry termination. The pro box fight is over. They stopped it in the corner, but he's clearly got the angle termination down. But does he have a smother termination? Does he have a clinch termination? You know what I mean? Like what else can he do?
Yeah, the dude they was fighting 6'3", 11 knockouts out of 12 fights, and they posted that shit up real late, like last minute on me. If they would have posted that shit up like earlier, I would have did something with that. But
On pro box.
yeah, yeah, no, not Pro Box, but the app it posted it up real late. I'm like, the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
What fight are you talking about? Is what I'm saying.
The one that just got stopped with
On
Anton.
pro box. Okay.
Yeah, Joshua Anton.
All right, round 3. Like Gomez still interested in that tomato can special. He's starting to lean to that rear leg again in the high guard. He's gonna trap his damn self. There's that body shot. The only offense Gomez is coming up with is this double jab rear hand or a counter from that tomato can special counter hook. But he's getting his body beat up right now. He tried to slip counter uppercut. Like, bro, you ain't nowhere near landing on shit like that.
Maybe Amari trying to get some rounds.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty. He's landing. He's boxing well. I mean,
No, because he's not really on the front foot too much, and I've seen fights where he was just like wilding out on the front foot, and he still stopped a few of his opponents. And I don't want to no.
He probably feels like his opponent is still dangerous right now, and as soon as he doesn't feel that danger, he'll probably step on the gas.
That's the case. Maybe around 6 or 7 knockout.
Yeah. Perhaps.
I mean, because it's like you want to build your highlights, but at the same point in time, you want to get some rounds in. Because you don't want to be like Moses Itama. He stopped like 10 people in the first round.
You mean like or Berlanga?
There you go. Oh my God. Berlanga.
Man,
Berlanga stopped every Dollar Tree manager in New Jersey, Connecticut, and New York. Motherfucker had 16 first round knockouts.
There's that clinch termination I was talking about. That's cool to see him not try to back out, you know what I'm saying, and just go with the, either smother or clinch termination instead. Well, there went round 3.
Speaking of Berlanga, here's Berlanga. If you felt my power, you wouldn't be talking like that.
Jesus.
Jones is a wear you down type of fighter. We seen it in the last fight with him versus that black dude. He was hitting him with all type of punches, like clean, and dude didn't even budge. So just tell you where he's at.
All right, man. Show me something, bro. Get this motherfucker out of here.
I told you round 6 and 7. We literally watched this fight before, live, and he wasn't landing nothing vicious. I mean, he was landing some vicious shots on his opponent, but it was doing nothing to his opponent. And we was like, he's technique wise and skill wise, he got it. It's just the power, you know.
Yeah, so I would feel more comfortable if he started going to the body until he could figure out how to get around the guard. And how I would get around the guard, or how I tell him to get around the guard, is angles, of course. Keep using that circle jab right there. No, don't do it like that though. Keep using that circle jab. Start closing distance slightly, then using step arounds and try to get to that weak side, like, you know what I mean, or at least just close distance. Ooh, there we go. 2-1 was nasty. Or at least close distance enough where you could hook around the guard. Oh, nice body shot from Gomez though.
Yeah, Gomez got like 20 fights. You know what I mean? Like, he better know how to do something.
Nice smother termination with the step out to the angle. All right, bro. I'd also like to see Amari start taking it easier on himself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of instead of working hard and disengaging like he's doing and doing all this shit, start to show me that boxer savvy that he should have, that his corner should have. You know what I mean? Start using those blinders, start using the probes better, start using more feints. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm.
it's got to be a little bit more. Like right now he looks like a great amateur.
Yeah, I mean, but he actually looks like an yeah, like he looks like a high level amateur. Like he needs to grow into his body. Maybe he needs to do some more strength and conditioning outside of this and gain like and put on like 6 pounds of muscle and actually like cut weight to get to where you're going.
Yeah, that don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying, but I hear you. I don't know what that's gonna make him look like a pro to put on some weight.
No, I just think he'll have more. He'll have more pop behind his punches. I mean, it's a fact. Like even people in the like people in the UFC who train, they do start doing strength and conditioning and start getting a little bit more pop behind your punches. I'm not saying that he's going to become a knockout puncher, but he's landing. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely landing on Buddy. Like you see that right there, that exchange. He's landing on Buddy, but you know, I don't know. Like it just seemed like power wise, maybe he's just not as. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Maybe that wouldn't work, but who knows?
Yeah, he's landing again. Good amateurs or great amateurs would definitely land on a Gomez. But what he's not doing is the any of the tricks of the trade that you would learn as a pro. You know what I mean? The shit that's not it's not exactly legal for amateurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just more of the same. Now, damage accumulates and damage will eventually collapse your shit, but yeah, this is the same thing over and over again.
Because what I don't like about Amari, for me, is there's gonna be some Virgil, like a Virgil Ortiz type person, who can walk through your punches, and you ain't got enough pop to keep him off you, but he got enough pop to hurt you. So like and at 154, I mean, who knows what his journey is his next 10 fights? Maybe he dodged those bullets, but I would want to see him develop some type of pop behind his punches. I mean, even a Surhai Boacek, that guy's like wiry and stuff like that, but he got some pop behind his punches. This guy just doesn't seem like. I mean, he lands crazy shots on people, right? And right afterwards, they just start walking back to like normal, like nothing happened. Like those highlights was fucking crazy. And then the dude, but the highlight looked crazy, but didn't affect him.
And he finally threw it. I was gonna say, the other thing he's missing is a goddamn stab jab, but he finally threw one right before I said
Yeah,
it.
he tall as shit though. To be at 154, this dude's a 6'1".
Yeah, bro. This ain't it, cuz. I don't want to see you running around the ring, bro. Not as a minus 10,000 favorite.
I told you, this dude's gonna be another Shakur, man. He gonna dominate.
Can't, you can't be another Shakur, bro. You're not that good.
I'm just saying he's gonna dominate and not knock nobody out. So, like, I've been saying for forever, like, yo, Shakur gonna knock this guy out. Shakur by decision.
I don't
Shakur
even
gonna
think
knock him
he'll
out.
dominate. What makes you think he's gonna dominate?
I think he'll dominate. I'm just saying the opposition that they're presenting him now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
but
right,
I
man.
don't
What
think.
that, Ali, man, you killing me, bro. What that got to do with
I'm not saying.
Shakur, bro?
I
Shakur
mean,
is
I'm
a
just saying
multi-division champion, my guy. What that got to
he
do with
was.
Shakur?
We're not talking about accolades. I'm just saying like they're both highly skilled people from the amateurs without that much pop in their punches. Like he might could, like you said, he's a minus 10,000. He even dropped this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So you're
He a minus
saying
10.
you're saying Amari Jones is going to dominate the tomato cans they're feeding him.
Exactly.
That's what you're
I
saying,
mean,
bro.
exactly. I mean, like, and I feel like let me say that's not it. I feel like he'll end up getting like a little regional belt, and he's gonna defend it like third. He's gonna defend that. Listen. He's smart. Listen. This dude he knew not to go with PBC. He knew to go with Eddie Hearn. That was smart of him because Eddie Hearn get him a little international belt, and that motherfucker defended like 90 times, and then when everybody's out of the weight class or a belt vacates, he'll get a belt for him. You know what I mean? And stage him correctly. I mean, so he's underneath. I feel like he has the right promoter. You know what I mean? Um, Especially with his blue chip fighters. Not like because if Eddie Hearn gets somebody and they're already a champion, and they just trying to get as much money as possible, and it's not like a fighter he's actually building, he put them against anybody. You know what I mean? But when he has a fighter that he actually like, he's gonna make sure that they get, you know, the best matchmaking possible, and they get paid as fairly as possible without breaking his pockets. So he's with the right person, especially to not have punching power cases. Because 154 is that's a hard weight class. You got Virgil Ortiz, Bruce Ennis, you got Sebastian Fundora. You know, then again, there is with Xander Zayas. That's
Motherfucker keep jabbing on pivot though. Damn, that shit.
Yeah, you're not trying to get up. You're not trying to get him out of there.
No, he's not trying to do shit. We're outboxing. And again, outboxing somebody with that's 21-6 with a draw, like or whatever we is. We don't really care about that.
I've been thought that he was just trying to get some rounds in, but now it looked like for a fact, like he ain't even trying to. I think he hit him with some shit, and he thought it was gonna hurt him, and when he realized like, oh, this dude's still standing, all right, fuck it, we just gonna box. You know, so I mean that might be the sign for me to go put some money on Amari Jones by decision if they still. Just when I do that, he gonna step on buddy.
Bruh.
By decision is minus 1,000. Fuck that.
Put that in the notes. Side bet Jones by decision.
That's why I said it. In my head, in this little, you know, handicapper brain, I got them stored in the same place I got Shakur stored in.
I should have bet it straight up, man. I put it in a parlay that I already lost.
Damn.
Yeah, I jagged that, man. Because actually, you know what though? But by decision wasn't nothing crazy, fam. That's why I put it in a parlay. It was like plus one something or plus 200 or some shit like that.
It was like minus 200.
No, not by decision. By knockout was minus 200.
Oh snap.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing crazy though. That's probably what. Yeah, again, that's why I remember putting it in a parlay.
when he steps up and he's facing competition who's not faulty, all his fights going to decision.
Yeah, this shit is underwhelming. It's just a high guard, bro. I see that circle jab finally got him to land across. You got him. You got him breaking his base, but you breaking. Yep, you cross stepping and shit. You can't take advantage of it. Mm. Is Ali in the cabin of an 18-wheeler? There you go. He finally stepped
No,
in. He finally stepped in and threw a combination and just and immediately got out. Again, that's what I want. I've been wanting to see shit like that. But damn, bro, step in with the probe, step in with the frame, step in with a blinder, step in. I mean, somebody teach this dude some shit.
I don't think he want to get hit. I don't think he's willing to exchange with Buddy.
And he's the guy moving up. Like that shit don't even make sense. It's not even.
What you
It's
mean?
not even. It's not even like he's giving up something huge. Like, bro, is there's ways where you could step in relatively safely. He just ain't doing none of them and ain't did none of them.
He might got friends who's like, "Hey man, beat that dude by decision, so I could bet like
Nah,
five
man,
bands and win that
I
shit."
don't see that. He just he's just limited.
He might be limited, or he might got some friends like beat him by decision. Shit.
The film don't lie book.
That's a good name. Because I'm telling you right here, Anthony Yard, when he dropped that dude Velkits, right after he dropped him, he had this look on his face like, oh, like with his mouth. He did it like his old thing with his mouth too. And I was like, oh, this shit set up. Just when he did that. And I went, you can go back and look at that fight. And I was like, Yard by decision, this is some bullshit. You know? But good on Yard. Minus 200,000.
Dog, throw a 1-2, man. Stop. You don't have to use the double jab unless you want to go to the body. Just throw a 1-2.
That's the reason I don't like calling like knockouts when you got people who are like, I guess that it's designed to go to the decision. Like this, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, this guy's gonna win by decision. That's why I said around 6 or 7 because he just not. I don't want to say he's not it. I'm gonna say like it just in his build to be like a gazelle type person. You know, he's not wiry. He don't got like no, he ain't hurt this dude at all. And they're gonna say at the end of this, he landed 120 punches or some shit like that, and didn't rock this dude. None of that shit. And he's been on the back foot 7 out of fucking. Well, I'm gonna say 5 out of 7 rounds. Or however many rounds? Yeah, 5 out of 8 rounds. He's been on the back foot. He's still on the back foot. Like, what are you scared of, bro? And his opponent is not even scared anymore. He's starting to stalk him. He's like, "Fuck it, you're gonna be on the back foot. I'm out to just stalk you." He's not throwing no punches, but I don't know. Is this the co-main event?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Oh, you can't hype the crowd. You can't hype the crowd up off doing that shit, bro. Are they cheering? Bruh. Oh my god. The zone commentators just be saying whatever might make our product look good or our fighters look good. I'm gonna say it don't matter if I contradict myself. It don't matter if I'm hypocritical. It don't matter if I'm right or wrong. I just gotta say it to make them look good, bro. That shit is.
Well, they got Eddie Hearn. They got Eddie Hearn probably like in the earpiece, like, "Come on, promote the fight, then. Come on." I doubt they have a real producers back there. Everybody got Eddie Hearn back there, like, "Come on, sell them, make them sound good." I mean, which I understand too, because I mean, if I had to do tape study on this fight, I would not want to look at this fight again. You know, because bro, you gonna have to like, uh, I don't know what he got to do, man.
Dog, Morris said, when you fight a guy that doesn't that's tough, that's he's lost, but he's only been stopped a couple of times. You got to be careful. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. You ain't got to be careful. You need to hit up, press that button. See, I mean, like the problem with me, if I had to evaluate that fight on some real shit, you didn't even try to see where you could hurt Buddy. You know what I mean? He had no game plan in this fight. It was just let me just get some rounds in and go to decision. Like, at least invest, some shots to the body. If you throwing shots at his head and he's not like reacting, walk him down, tie up, throw some shots at his body. See like how you can get him out of there. You know, so you can build that skill set, because you might get into another situation where you hit somebody in the head, and what I mean, and they can take your punches, but you ain't focused. Like, this would have been a good fight to, like, I'm gonna just focus on body shots. I'm gonna stop this guy to the body, because the dude wasn't throwing shots back anyway, which tells you a lot about Amari, IQ wise, and a lot about, you know, I don't know, just about Amari. Because even the way he was running, he was moving around the ring. You know what I mean? Like, somebody like a Virgil who can cut you off. What are you gonna do? You know, like, work on your whatever you working on in the gym. Work on your tie ups. Work on something. Like, I don't know, man. Like it was a snooze fest. You doing a circle around this guy, and sometimes you're not even throwing no punches, but he do got a lot of um, talent. You know what I mean? And some stuff to his disposal that other people don't have. You know what I mean? This dude might be 6'2". I know they say he's 6'1", but he might be 6'2". He got crazy reach. You know what I mean? Like he got a lot of things that's gonna, when he gets higher up in the rankings, I don't know. Now I'm trying to sell this dude. He got everything but pop.
He don't have everything but pop, bro. What the fuck is he talking about, man?
I'm saying he has
I
everything he
mean,
needs.
you just talk to talk sometimes, man.
No, what I'm saying is he's talented.
You
He's
talk
obviously
yourself in a
talented.
whole circle to say something crazy at the end. He has everything but pop. No,
I mean, I feel like
I can name 30 things he ain't have in that fight.
I mean, his IQ not there, but his talent is there. Like he's very
No,
talented. You
his
know what I mean?
IQ is fine, bro. He's limited though.
That's what I'm saying. Like I mean, I would hope that he had he had a game plan or something to work on, especially since he knew that this guy can't really touch me like that. Let me, you know what I mean. Let me, like I said, let me work him to the body. Let me see if I can get him out that way. Let me see if I could, because he landed some real clean shots to the dude's head. It didn't do nothing. Maybe body shots. I don't know, man. It's hard for me.
But he went to the body, bro. He was going to the body with jab, cross, double jab, hooks, double jab, crosses. Like he did that, bro. It wasn't just the body, bro. It wasn't body or head. It was his positioning and what he was willing to do and what he wasn't willing to do, or maybe perhaps it's what he can do and what he can't do. Can he take positioning? Bro, we just saw the Marksman fight where you saw somebody take positioning on the inside, use physical controls and get work off and land clean shots. Now, when you go to the Amari fight, you don't see none of that, right? So can he do it? Can he not do it? We don't really know. We damn sure know that he tried to avoid the shit out of it by a lot of goddamn lateral movement in a fight he was dominating. So it's limitations, bro. It's not. He definitely can't do everything. That's not what we saw.
I've been forgetting I'm talking to a boxing expert. You know what I mean? I'm over there talking about. I'm just sitting there thinking like, if depending on the situation, I'm just imagining these different opponents that he could be fighting. But then again, I don't really know if he's good at tying up. I don't really know if he can walk somebody down and just counter the shots and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so
like.
You can't say he has everything with no pop. Like, bro, you can't make that statement.
No. You're right. You know what I mean? But it would have been nice to see. It would have been nice to see him. I mean, in his last fight, he was fighting that black dude, and the dude was walking him down, and he was countering Buddy pretty good. But like, I mean, again, I would like to see him with somebody just as talented as himself, in there to force him to pull out more tricks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe you don't have an inside game.
So I don't think he has. Again, I don't think he has them, fam. Like, because why would you be in a fight like that? Why would you be in a fight like that and not pull him out? Pause.
See, that's a question that you would have to sit down and ask him. Like, hey, what's going on with you? Why are you fighting like this? You know what I mean? Because I'm 100% with you. Because like I was bewildered halfway through the fight. Like when they came around 6, I was like, yeah, maybe I should have just said decision. Because you can't be on the back foot, not just the back foot and moving laterally and shit, and like, oh, I'm gonna move side by side. I'm gonna just win around by a few punches. I mean, he's the only person landed, and that was a weird thing because it was like every time he would land a punch, it seemed like he would get less and less confident in his power, and and he was like, you know what I'm saying?
He's landing punches, getting less and less confident in his own power.
Yes, that's what it looked like. It looked like it looked like like he was like he was fighting himself in there. Like like the dude is not even on you. You throwing get off me punches, and you like what I mean. Like it was just like you just too. I've never seen somebody that hesitant who haven't got hit. You know what I'm saying? Because usually, like the way he fought, right? If I seen that shit, right? If I just popped on round 5 through 8, right, and I just watched it from round 5 to 8, because that's why I do it randomly when I'm doing my studies. I would have been like, oh, this motherfucker must got dropped in round, or almost got dropped in round 1, right? No, he didn't almost get dropped. He didn't get hit. None of that shit. He just hesitant, you
Yeah.
know.
No,
And
I
it's
mean,
like,
it looked like he instead of believing in his system and his structure, he believed in more so in his athleticism and spacing and shit. That's how I would put it. But yeah, that shit wasn't it, man. Don't show me no minus 10,000 and show me that shit, bro. That shit whack.
man, I was hoping that they would have it like at a -2,000, so I could get like a quick few $100 off this dude, like at least what I mean, like. But nah,
Now,
they had him
and
at my.
granted, this is a person that literally called or said side bet Jones pre-fight. Just because I looked at film, I saw who Buddy was. He was a sturdy opponent, and I saw it was an 8-round fight. I'm like, that shit okay. I don't know. It might fuck around and go to decision, but I mean, the odds makers was on it though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't exciting because that shit was like a plus 150 or plus 200 or some shit. It wasn't great, even though it was a
You,
minus 10,000. Like that's a bullshit fight, bro.
yeah,
That's a
we
bullshit
lo-
fight.
we lost 30 minutes of our life.
Yeah.
He he lost an opportunity to gain another fan. His opponent won. Cause guess what? You didn't get hurt. You about to go home with a check. You know what I mean? You continue
Yeah.
on with your career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really think about that shit though. Ali, text right was good, bro. Really think about that shit though. Mike, what up? I don't know if I said what up to you, but well, yeah, literally it's a minus 10,000 money line, but it's a plus 200 by decision, and it's like a minus 150 by knockout. Like what?
crazy,
How the fuck is it a
crazy.
minus 10,000?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because, and that's what I'm saying. Like you give all. I hate that the
Hold on,
next
real quick, just so the chat understands. That's basically saying, bro, we almost guarantee you this dude is gonna win. He's gonna win. Like the chances of him winning are 99.8%.
you
So
got to
we're
put
damn near
10,000 to make a
guaranteeing you he
hundred.
wins, but we have no idea how he wins. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You
Yeah,
can't guarantee me one thing and not under or not know the other side of it, bro. It's just he shouldn't have been a minus 10,000.
-3,000. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't have been mad at a -3,000, 30 to 1 favorite, but -10,000. He didn't fight like a -10,000. You know what I mean? Like he didn't fight like somebody who's gonna. All right, you don't belong in here with me, so I'm gonna step on you. Because that's what I think of when I think of a -10,000. I think of Richard Torres on his way up. You know what I mean? And they just threw somebody in there. And you was thinking like, all right, is this motherfucker gonna last like a round, 2 rounds?
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
you think
mean?
of Atama versus that German dude with the braids.
Exactly. Atama versus Warowski, whatever his name is. Yeah, that dude,
Yeah.
yo. That
Yeah.
is exactly you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I think. I don't think but once he gets once he make it to the top, and which I don't know, I don't. I'm just wondering, like, what is his trajectory? Like, his next 10 fights, are y'all gonna challenge him? Are y'all gonna put him in there with a puncher? Or y'all gonna keep putting him in there with people who athletically not there? You know what I mean? Their output's not there, The only thing this dude that he fought
Bro,
was durable.
if they really want to make him a world beater, they're gonna work on what we just didn't see. You know what I'm saying? They'll in the gym. They better go back to the drawing board and start working on his mid range to inside game and his ability to close distance and be comfortable staying there to get his work off and then terminating afterwards. So the matchmaker should put him against somebody that's exactly the same, but that's probably not a puncher though. You know what I'm saying? Put him against a come forward, high guard, tough dude that's not a big puncher, so he could practice.
Yeah, yeah. Because I want to see more body work and more like countering and full more. I mean, because like you would have been better off doing some Roy Jones shit. Because Buddy was not touching you. You know what I mean? Like he was intimidated the first 3 rounds or 2.5 rounds. Halfway through the third, the dude was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just start walking, just die down." You know what I mean? And when the opponent makes that decision and they didn't land one punch and they got hit 60 times, you got some things to work on. Where he's like, you know, I'm gonna keep walking this dude down, even though he's the only one hitting me, and I'm not hitting him. It was just such a strange fight, to say the
No, you
least.
know what? How he fought is fine if he's truly limited. If he's truly limited, it's fine. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta be.
He did what he does. Then you know what I mean? Like you can't really fault him for fighting his fight. But
I
but
believe he
that
is
also
limited.
that also means something deep. Like bro, you're limited against the come up opponents, against the like literal quote unquote opponents. All right, well, shit, you're gonna be super limited once you get to this top level, or once you get to the contender level. So, I mean, that's the problem with it. But if he's not truly limited, if he can do that shit, then that's a problem that we didn't see it in that fight. But I'm guessing he just can't do it.
I don't think he could do it. I don't think that he has the wherewithal. I think like he was gifted by being in the lighter weight classes. You know what I mean? Like he's not that big of a dude. He probably walk around 162, 163. He don't look that big. So he probably cut like 7 or 8 pounds to get to 154. But I don't know, man. It's so hard to gauge him because he's like what he's fast, he's tall, and he's long. Pause for the division. So I could imagine him fighting some 5'8" dude and making him look stupid because he can land, but you can't land. You know what I mean? He's, you know what I mean? Like, and his footwork. It's not like he's bad. He's average. He's above average in a lot of areas, but his inside game needs to be tested. You know,
Or,
like you said,
or
somebody
it
who,
needs to be developed. Is what
yeah.
you mean?
Like I feel like if you fought somebody, right? Because the best way to get developed, right? Sometimes if you fight somebody who's just that good, where you can beat them on points, but they're showing you your inefficiencies. So by the time when you get to the scorecard and they're like, you won, 8 out of 12 rounds, you lost 4. You go home and you can sit and you can think about that, like, because he's just young enough to be like, I need to correct this shit. I need to work on this. I need people walking me down to the gym, and I need to have my counters in place, my tie ups, my body shots, my uppercuts, my hooks, whatever. Need somebody who's a better boxer than you. You know what I mean? Who's gonna be on the outside. You gotta walk them down. You have to engage, and you cannot be scared of. You know what I mean? Like try to be as defensive as possible behind the high guard, but you got to land on that dude to show him that you mean business. Because like I feel like if he ever fights somebody that's real competition, he's definitely he might be a little timid. you know, or maybe it's something that it could be some as simple as he didn't have a good training camp. This go fighting different with different fighters, you know. His last few fights, like he was really trying to get people out of there. This is the first fight that he wasn't.
Oh man, they trying to guess where you at, Ali. Now you in a plane.
I'm in the jet, yo. I'm in the jet. I'm sipping some champagne, talking shit.
This nigga's in a water filtration facility. He's in a he's in a recyclable or plastic recycling facility, bro. I don't know.
No, I'm in a big ass bin with an echo chamber.
Oh,
We got Adamas
420 Weedy Gonzalez, bro. We play the pause game for fun, man. We don't really take it that seriously, man. It's very challenging trying to describe boxing without having to say pause. That's why we think it's funny. But we don't. I mean, I don't do that shit in my normal life. It's just some internet shit, buddy. Listen to someone recite a Shakespeare monologue over the phone while on a train. God damn, bro. I mean, I don't know what it is. I leave you next to a fan or something, bro. I guessed it was the air conditioning. Well, maybe it's a computer.
No. Yeah, it could be. It could be a It sounds like I'm. I don't know, man. I need to get some new headphones. I just bought some new ones. I need to get another.
God damn, bro. You even got new headphones 30 times already.
Finally, the new iPhone.
Oh,
But the fight about to start.
You here to argue, dude? That's some folks. All right, we'll go talk to them, man. Bye. Anyway, let's get it. The fight starts now.
From the four quarters of the globe to the four quarters of my hairline. Who's ready to see this motherfucking? I just want to hear him curse, yo. Just go crazy.
I'm looking for angles, y'all. That's it. But again, that could fail on me too. Like I said, I don't know what that Adamas weight thing was about.
Adamas looking small?
Nah. I'm talking about why he pulled out the first fight, which is just in January.
You know, if you get food poisoning and you fighting somebody like a ammo and you feel all weak, that's not good, especially when you a fighter
No,
that.
not. They didn't say it was food poisoning, bro. That was Rohan that got food poisoning.
No, I'm not
Adamas,
talking
they
about
said
Rohan.
no. Adamas, they said that he had some issues with rehydration or some shit.
Exactly. When you trying to gain that weight back and you eat the wrong food, all of a sudden your body, or even if you don't eat the wrong food, you know what I mean, you lose 10, 20 pounds, and then you eating and you know what I mean, if you don't got the right probiotics and stuff in your gut, because your immune system is in your gut. If you drained yourself and you ain't got the right, you threw yourself off, it's easy to get sick. It's easy to not feel well. You know what I mean? So like, whether it's electrolytes or whatever was off.
Nah, bro, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know what happened, fam. It might just be his body's or he's getting too old to do the shit he used to do. Who knows, man? That's why I say intangible. We gonna see. Fight about to start.
All I know is fucking ammo look like he be cutting from fucking 190, 195. This motherfucker look bigger than me, and I know for a fact I'm like 189 right now.
I almost
Like,
said fuck a lining. We don't need no shape ups. All right, stop him from bouncing. Start the bell. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, slight step to the right, sort of. More so straightforward though. He just ate a counter cross. I don't like that. Stop bouncing in range, my guy. Okay, there's a step left or a step right. My bad. I don't like how he's jabbing right, bro. Sometimes he's doing it with inside foot positioning. Okay, there we go. Stay over there. Stay over there. Do it again. Why the fuck do you come back to the stay? Don't stay frozen, God. Oh my god. I'm not betting on this shit.
you was looking at the ammo?
I was looking if I could, but nah, man, it's this dude. I don't know. Bro, he should not just freeze in one place. There's another cross that caught him clean. He shouldn't freeze in one place ever. I mean, but definitely not versus Adamas, man. You're just giving him an easy shot. Adamas wants to counterpunch, bro. Early on. Like you could literally slow down his offense just by acting like you're doing something. But when you freeze in place, that's not gonna do shit. It's like I see ammo step into the angle some, and I see it working at times, and I don't. I mean, I'm sure that he has the IQ to know what's working and know what's not. Maybe, but man, he's also doing some shit that'll get him knocked out too. And you know what I'm saying when he's not stepping around. So I can't.
I'm betting. I'm already betting Carlos Adamas. I feel like I'm sorry. I mean, the thing is with Adamas is like he's gonna line you up for that backhand. That's how he was able to fuck up old tall boy because all he has to do is walk you down behind the high guard and spread his long ass giraffe legs, to get away from you. And then if he could just land on you, then you good. But Adamas was doing this pendulum shit, going back and forth and going side to side, and it was fucking confusing Hamza, because he would throw shots and he wasn't able to land. Whereas, and the funny thing is, sometimes Adamas look like a fucking killer, like like a high skilled killer. Then other times he look like bro, what the fuck are you? What are you doing?
Duh,
You know what
I
I mean?
hate
Like,
I hate how Ammo is jabbing right, man. Oh my, and there it goes. What I say, bro? Bro, stop fucking staring at him, man. Get out the 50-50. Get to your right.
I didn't see. Did he let did Adamas land on him?
Oh, you gonna see. Dang,
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah, you behind like a motherfucker. Oh my god.
What the? Holy shit!
Well, how's he gonna survive now?
Hey,
Now,
isn't that what I just said though? Isn't that what I
Adamas gonna
just
start to
said?
go. Adamas gonna start to go crazy because that's what he does.
I literally just said that like before this round started, that Adamas is gonna line him up with the backhand, and Ammo ain't got no answers. He's gonna be throwing punches, and then now he getting tagged. You know what I mean? Adamas needs to slow down though, and just line him up. Don't just go in there and oh, Adamas doesn't even give a fuck now. He's like, fuck it, dude. He was talking all that shit.
Oh, Adamas got hurt though. But I mean, again, bro, you know what?
That's what I'm
Honestly,
saying.
if it's regular Adamas, this is normal for him. What is not normal for is Ammo. Ammo needs to
Yep,
if he can
Adamas
survive
did.
this round, bro, he needs to get out the 50-50. He can't survive there.
And this is what I'm saying.
He's
Adamas
still getting cracked.
needs to go back to his boxing because you just caught him slipping. You might have just caught him off guard, and you thinking that you hurt him.
No.
When this
Ammo's hurt, bro. Ammo's still cautious in the motherfucker.
and he's gonna be like that for the rest of the fight. But what Adamas needs to do is not fucking fight this 190-pound motherfucker like he ain't big as shit. This dude big as fuck, like he's 6 foot tall.
That's what he do, man. That's what he do. After he hurts you, he gonna go crazy. Let the chips fall where they may. But it is what it is, man. It's the degraded hardware versus a clean system. Ammo looking crazy, bro. He need to get off. He need to get off to the weak side, man. I said in the first round. I said in the first round. I see him step into the angles, but he's also doing some shit that'll get him knocked out.
2-0 Adamas. A double backhand dropped him. Double backhand.
Who had outside foot positioning? It was Adamas, bro. Like that, that's not where you need to be, my guy. If you're Ammo Williams, that's not where you need to be positioning wise. Giving this man outside foot positioning and letting him step forward on you, like, bro, that ain't it. You need to be constantly stepping right. And every time he jabs right, he's cross stepping. I mean, that's why I saw that shit in the first round too. So that's not even the greatest, but it's better than just standing in front of him. A good shot from Ammo right there. But he's playing this 50-50 game again.
I mean, and it might work because he was able to land on Adamas because Adamas wasn't respecting this guy. You need to the same problem.
Yeah, damn. Ali, you breaking up, bro. Ali, yeah, it's breaking up badly. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure that out on me, bro. You gonna have to figure that out. Nice combination from ammo, but what is the game plan here? Mm, nice body shot, Adamas. First, first ammo circling left. Now he's circling right. But damn, man, every time he circled jabs though, he's not stepping right. He's stepping up and then cross stepping with his rear foot to the right. Nice little counter from Ammo right there. Look dramatic. But any type of clean work is few and far in between. It looks like he's just getting walked down, doesn't it? You figured out yet, Ali?
Yeah, Ammo just winging punches, and Adamas is there though. He's not taking a back step, making a miss like he there to counter him. Adamas might fuck around and get hurt as well, you know. So even though I give him every round up to this point, but the way he's fighting,
Man, that's how you fight, bro.
Mm-mm.
So if you did film on Adamas and you didn't see him get hit on a regular basis?
No, I watched him. No, I watched him fight his last fight with Hamza Shiraz. I felt like he did real good of taking the back step and then coming right in afterwards.
You didn't watch Adamas versus Southpaws.
I mean, you're saying, you know what I mean? Like he got tagged up a lot by Terrell Gosha, but
Yeah.
Terrell he's a good boxer though. Like he throws behind the jab. He keeps form.
Super low blow. Very hard low
shit!
blow.
Look at this.
Yeah, take that time, man. Rethink your strategy here, Emo. Take the time. Because the low blow it degrades some software or some hardware too. Ooh, ugly low blow too. Jesus. What? Who is he talking to? Is he arguing with the crowd? Oh man, get your mind in the game, brother. Shit.
Ammo want that belt.
I don't know, bro. You don't seem like you want that belt arguing with the crowd. Adamas tried that double cross again. Ammo taking hella chances, bro. Nice cross from ammo. A little hesitation on that shit. There's a cross right back from Adamas. Another cross from Adamas. 1-2 from Adamas.
You know what? This is some bullshit. I need to figure out how I'm gonna have to
Nice
switch up.
termination from Adamas after the miss.
I'm about to switch up.
What you behind?
Hell yeah, I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Again, nice termination from Adamas after the reaching cross. Reminds you of strategy Floyd used to use. 3-2. Smack ammo clean with the 2. Hurt him a little bit. Ammo leaning in head first, man. Hey, for on some real shit, if I'm ammo, I'm getting my low blow back. Especially if the round ain't going well for me.
I'm throwing the elbow. I'm throwing one of them Tyson Fury elbows, yo. Fuck
On my
that.
low blow, goddamn, it say demolish on the back of Adamas trunks.
Where you at? It don't matter.
It went away. It went away. It's about to be the
It
end of the
definitely
round.
it went away.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good right hand.
Yeah, good right hand at the end of the round. Yeah. All right, you caught up. Yeah, man, that was a dominant Adamas round, bro. I'll take that back. It was the second most dominant Adamas round. Ammo came out with like after the low blow, he came out with like a nervous, you know what I mean, pace change to where it got a little bit more intense, but then he died out quick as shit. I'm gonna start landing them right hands to his head, and that shit was a wrap. Martinez gonna come off.
I think with ammo, he's never, like he's such a mental fighter. Like he has to like get himself, revved up to get into a fight. That I feel like I don't know. If he's not mentally there, you could just see, you could tell.
Adamas cross again. Another cross, but nice counter from Ammo. Ammo's eating the cross okay. It's not great that he's eating it, but it's not killing him yet, or anymore, I should say. He's not moving either, though, man. That's the crazy part.
I like the fact that ammo is jabbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the one good thing I like. Look at this dude. Elim is lighting up Martinez's body right now. Elim the Dream.
Oh man, I don't like Ammo's entire posture. I don't like what he's doing. He just put himself. Now he's in the corner. All right, good. He got out the corner at least. Triple cross from Adamas.
That's the reason I didn't like this fight for ammo, because I felt like he was gonna keep getting lined up by that right hand. And here's the worst part: he's not even tired yet. You know what I mean? We still in round 5. He's not even tired right. Round 7, then you start seeing him hyperventilating and shit.
What's the odds on the KO?
Let me see.
Oh, that shit locked. Why is it locked?
Yeah, it locked that shit up. Something happened. Something had to happen. In the next 10 seconds or 30, 20 seconds, we're going to see something. Is it ammo who did something? Is it Adamas? Or maybe they're just locking it. Nah, something had to happen.
Mm. Bro, it's Adamas getting off on the angles now. Mm.
It's unlocked. Adamas is shit. My
Oh yeah, pass. That's all you.
nah, I'm
That's
good.
all you, man. I'm
I
not
caught him.
betting.
I caught him. I caught him right where I needed him.
Ammo face is looking worse and worse. Again, this this little high guard while backing up. His whole posture is looking bad, bro. These little cautious baby steps. No real head movement. Jab comes out every now and then. No. Either do we see any feints? Like this shit ain't looking good, bro.
Nah, and then he falls apart as around the fight goes on and on. I mean, even when he's successful, he kind of falls apart. Like he just, I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about somebody. I don't know. But I bet against him.
Adamas comfortable enough to throw a triple right hand. So, I mean, shit. Okay, Ammo tries to come out on the front foot. He lands a jab. But again, man, in film, bro, I seen him circle jab right a lot better than what he's doing tonight, man. But he has been buzzed. He gets hit with a double cross again. He has been knocked down, I should say. Okay, decent little move. Nice little combination. He extended it a bit too long. He's lucky Adamas didn't come up with a counter, but it worked for him. Oh, shit. Oh, big right hand from, oh, shit. They both shaky, bro. They both hurt. They both doing the dummy.
Yeah, they both are. Now
They
Ammo
both doing the
landing on
complete
Adamas.
dummy. And Ammo needs it, though. Adamas doesn't.
Adamas is just like, what are you doing, brother?
Hey, that's him, though. Every time I see Adamas fight, bro, it's some like he like to get hit and hit hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's something in him that, like, you know what? Fuck it. It could just go. It could all go to hell right now. that's Adamas, bro.
That's what it looks like. I'm like, because you definitely going to hell right now. You're like, you don't even need to go to hell. You taking me to hell with you. I got 2 bands on you, man. 2.5 bands. I got tuition to pay. Fight, tighten up, man. Tighten your belt buckle.
I told you, man. Once I seen Ammo not doing nothing near what I thought he was gonna do, nah. I'm not betting on this fight.
When you were saying something about Ammo, I'm like, I don't trust that dude. That's the only thing about. I just do not. I mean, like,
I would again if the game plan would have consisted of a proper jab to the right, I'd have bet.
He has. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna talk some shit. He has too many holes, defensively, and cardio wise, and I know a lot of it has to do with that weight cut. You know what I mean? I already know he cutting like this motherfucker cutting like 30 pounds. You know, he got it down to a science. But at a certain point, you drain your body. Oh shit! Look at these.
Oh my god! Yeah, you and Ammo didn't get the best of that one. Oh my god!
Hell nah! Look at that right hand landed again. He beating the shit out of Ammo. Ammo about to get knocked out.
Ooh, big left hand.
Oh, that was a right hand from what I see.
No, it was a left.
Shook Ammo. Wait a minute. Are you back in the future or some shit?
I don't know. There ain't no times on the thing.
Yeah, they just stopped it.
Bro, Ammo face is starting to look bad, bro. I don't. I mean, I can't tell what's swelling up the worst, but I think it's at least his left eye or the left side of his face that's starting to look gruesome.
Yeah, the corner is gonna have to start thinking about like something. Yeah, they done locked him out on a few apps. It was like fuck this shit. He getting his ass beat, but to lock it up. I mean, maybe ammo. I don't know what. You lost every fucking round, brother.
What you mean? What you mean, Jay? What you mean it's showing everything? And he come out on chill too, fam. Like, what they telling him in the corner?
It don't matter what they tell him in the corner. I already know he got a headache right now. He probably hear a big ass ring right now. Like,
Stop
some shit like that.
freezing in front of him, bro. What are you doing?
Hey, Jims, it's possible that he's been concussed since the first knockdown and
I mean,
never
of
quite
course.
recovered. I mean, he's throwing back, but I don't think he's seeing things right. I don't think he's hearing things right. I think the corner's talking to him.
Just look at the difference between the fighters, bro. Is one of them in a sort of a high guard that's real tight to himself, real tensed up, backing up, and there's one of them stalking, moving his head side to side, moving his arms side to side, changing up the look. Like, bro, it looks bad. It's all a bad look, man. It's all a real bad look.
The way this fight is playing out, this is exactly how I seen it in my head, though. And every time somebody gave a prediction, I was like, I can't unsee it in my head because ammo be getting fucked up by people who don't even belong in there with them. You know what I mean? And he been gifted a few decisions where I'm like, I'm not gonna say he was gifted, but they made it seem more dominant than what it was. I'm like, this dude tired, getting fucked up.
Yeah.
But if I could say one thing, he don't look as tired as he normally do though. And I know we're around 7 right now, but he don't look like I'm just spent yet, at least.
It looks like damage is taking a toll. That's what he looks like. I don't know if it's fatigue. It's definitely degraded hardware.
He's probably waiting to land that punch on Carlos so he can unload on Carlos. Pause. But that's what it seemed like to me. Like he just like, you know what? Let me get the opportunity. The moment this motherfucker slow down, I'm gonna just pressure this motherfucker. But Carlos
That's the
being
thing,
on the
though.
front
Do
foot,
you see Adamas going crazy, bro? Adamas patient. Look at him. He's not going crazy. So when are you gonna get that opportunity?
that's probably what he's waiting for because but he don't have the funny thing is like Ammo's not fast. He's athletic. He got some pop behind his shots, but he's not fast. Like Terrell Gusha, that dude's fast. Terrell Gusha, like he's more. Let me not use the term fast. He's more fluid with his punches. Like sometimes Ammo look like he's forcing his punches. You know what I mean? And by that he's telegraphing obviously, but he looked like he's forcing his punches. And it's easy to take a step back and get. Like Volnoy, he was able to take a step back and then counter Ammo. You know what I mean? I don't know if Ammo has an amateur background or just the intangibles that makes him a good fighter is the fact that he cuts an extra 10 to 20 pounds than the normal fighter in that weight class.
It's round 8, James. All right.
8 and a 12 round fight.
Yeah, fam. I don't know, man. I don't. It's really hard for me to see Ammo coming back from this, having a chance here.
Ammo not coming back because every time Ammo's able to land some shit, fucking Carlos put his head to the side and throw that double backhand, and Ammo can't get away from it. You know what I mean? Carlos the only one actually moving his head. Ammo's just using a high guard.
Yeah,
and he can punch through it.
It's time to sell out, man, and perhaps it'll be a good change of pace as well. Like, you know, just step in there and oh my God, hell of an uppercut. Jesus Christ.
I was about to say, probably before that uppercut, it was time to sell out. You know what I mean? But
it looks more like he's trying to survive now. But I don't know. I never saw. I mean, I never saw Emo in that light. I always thought he was, he was gonna come to win regardless. But fam, you gotta think you down at least 6-7 rounds with a knockdown at least.
Yeah, I don't ever really see him as a. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't see him as a person who got that I come to win mentality. I think he's more of a bully.
You don't think he's a dog?
More of a bully. Like he needs every edge.
So you saying for the rest of this fight, he's just gonna take what Adamas give him, and that's it?
Exactly.
Well, ain't no coming back from that.
I mean, I've been saying from the listen. I've been saying in the Patreon, and I know I sound like a straight up hater, but I'm like, dude, I think I watch more tape than everybody in boxing at this point, because that's what I do. I sit down, I watch tape for fun. I watch 10, 15 hours of tape in a week, and just
bro, you ain't even close.
And by no, I mean sometimes. I mean, I'm trust me, I'm underestimating right now. But
I was saying, yeah, bro, you're not close, man. We're running film study channels. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say like me and the analysts that work here.
No, I'm not talking about you
all day, every day.
I'm not talking about you at all. I'm talking about everybody else, including the famous boxers who be breaking shit down.
Hey, Martinez going nuts. I just looked up for a second. God damn.
What the? Yeah, Elim need to get
though.
Yeah, Elim need to get his ass the fuck out of there, out of the fucking. Yeah, Elim trying to be and Billy, but he don't got the gas for that shit. Motherfucker, you got 12 rounds.
I'll tell you, that's all I really noticed. Like he tends to gas at about 5 or 6, and then it's all 50-50. It ain't no more slick shit. You know what I mean? And what you gonna do with Martinez then?
Listen, I seen Elim beat the shit out of this dude. Like it was like a ghetto fight. It wasn't even like a boxing match. He hit this dude with the same backhand like 17 times, and the dude was just there, just taking that shit. And I'm like, if you would just not throw, and you would just aim, and you just get there, and then throw, but he was just swinging like a madman, and he ended up getting hurt the following round. Elim not it.
Come on, bro. I mean, you got to sell out, Ammo.
Ammo. Don't listen to him. You need to just accept the fact that you lost.
Don't listen to him.
Accept your fate. Go back to Boca Raton, Florida. Go to a tropical smoothie. Get you whatever you want, yo. I will wire you the money. You know what I mean? But do not step on. Don't step it up. Do exactly what you've been doing.
Oh, Lord. He ain't like that body shot.
Shit. He don't like none of them shots. You talking about the body every time he get hit.
He really don't. Yeah, ain't not taking nothing well.
Ammo is a fucking super welterweight, super middleweight. You know what I mean? This motherfucker, he probably bigger than that.
Mm. Mm. Shit.
But good on him though. You know what I mean? Shit. We probably won't even know who the fuck he is if he actually fought at super middleweight. Probably getting stopped by everybody up there. Woo! That was a good little exchange. But ammo, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Don't do that again, ammo. I got money against you, man. I don't like what you just did. I don't like it at all. We're in round 9. Damn, I got 3 more rounds of this shit. Ammo actually landing. A little too late, but still he landing. And he's starting to realize it too. Like the problem right now with how Adamas is fighting. If Adamas is not throwing punches, then Ammo is. So Adamas needs to throw punches the whole time and keep Ammo behind that shell. This been the most successful
He
round
needs, he needs to throw punches the whole time, Ali.
the whole damn time, dog. I got money on him, dude. He need to throw punches. Throw another
Hey,
dick punch.
hey, man.
Hey,
Hey, you can't listen to Ali after he bets. After he puts the bet down, you can't listen to him at all. Like you know, he said you need
you
to throw
shouldn't.
punches the whole. So for the whole rest of this, what is it? Uh,
3
12
more rounds.
for the whole 15 more minutes. He need to do nothing but throw punches.
He need to throw punches. Listen. That dick punch, smartest move, dog. I think that right there, the knockdown was good for Buddy.
I told you,
And
ammo
then not
should have.
just
Oh
that,
man,
they
that's
didn't
up.
take no points on him.
The
They didn't take
ammo
no
ammo
points.
should have got his low blow back. I'm telling you.
Yo, that was the hardest low blow I've ever seen, dog. You know what I mean? That shit was intentional, like a motherfucker, dude. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was like, all right, I'll drop you. Now take this dick punch. Bam! And Ammo just had to go in the corner and fucking spread his arms. That's how you know that shit hurt. You know what I mean? When you start doing shit that you don't normally do, like you stretching your bicep because your balls hurt. Yeah, that's not a good. It was not a good look for your boy. But Adamas is actually starting to look tired of beating Ammo's ass. So he got that look in his face like, yo, I'm tired, man. Tired of beating this dude's ass. It's hilarious. The hilarity. That's
Ain't
how
neither
it be
one of
though.
them. Ain't neither one of them fainting. That's why they're countering so damn well. That shit is crazy. Let's give ammo that last round.
Fuck it. I'm not against it. I'm not against that at
Oh,
all.
ammo going nuts. He missed a lot, but he going nuts though.
Who
Oh,
Ammo?
yeah, he going nuts. Okay, what we gonna do? He got heart. Go ahead.
He
Don't
does
stop.
all that and then
No,
get hit.
don't
No,
stop.
he do all that and then get
Don't
hit
give
by a
it back to
backhand.
him. Don't stop him.
No, he gets hit by a backhand and an uppercut and he changes. Look at
Keep
that. He
swinging.
doesn't.
Oh shit, he knocked the snot out of his shit right there. Keep
Yeah,
swinging at him.
word. All
Don't
that
back
shit get
away.
hit by a backhand. Don't back. Keep going, Ammo. Look at
Ricky!
you. Look at Ammo. Look at him, dude. That's the first tie up though. That's the fucking first tie up by your boy.
It's round 10, man. Round 10. Damn, that was yeah, well, he must really be having some fatigue issues then. But he has gotten hit a lot. So I wonder if he has another one of those rallies in him. Adamas starting to faint again.
Ammo got a 30-second burst for each round, each of these last rounds. It's gonna be a Hail Mary, 20 punch, whatever. But I don't think those punches are that effective because you already seen how Buddy was taking it. Yeah, you already seen how Buddy was taking that shit. So, and you don't seem like he was taking it right. Look at this.
Mm. Yeah, bruh. So that flurry at the beginning, he hasn't won a moment since. Left hand landed clean. Okay, there's a left from Ammo. A nice termination with the spin around from fucking Adamas.
Now, you know how I could tell Ammo's real tired? Because Ammo is like bow-legged. And when his legs start spreading even more, further and further apart, yeah, he's losing his form. He needs to go sit down somewhere. He don't even want to stand up no more. Yeah. The corner could do him a favor and just stop this fucking fight, dude. Not because I got money on it.
He got Kevin Cunningham, right?
I don't know who the hell he got in this corner.
Yeah, I think it's
But they ain't doing him no favors.
Yeah, I know what they want him to do. They want him to have one of these rallies again, but bro, that shit was short lived, man. That shit was what, like 30 seconds? The rest of the 2.5 minutes
rounds.
Touched up.
And let me say something. It was too easy for Carlos Adames to just close the distance and just tie up on him. That was the easiest tie up I've ever seen in my life.
He started off the round bouncing and getting hit with a cross. Okay, here's the rally. Here it goes. Let's see what we can do. Let's go. Stop bouncing and go.
Nah, he just got a little bit more bounce. That's it.
Stop bouncing. The bouncing gonna take the energy, bro. You might as well be punching.
I think he bouncing to get himself excited, to be like, I'm still here. Like I don't think he's like bouncing to say that I'm about to get rid of this dude. I think it's more so like I'm still here. I ain't get knocked out yet. So he's probably happy in that sense. It would be crazy if fucking Ammo just knocks this dude out.
Putting that energy into throwing punches is what I'm saying.
If Ammo knocks him out in the next 2 rounds, I'm sending you $200, yo. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna lose the money I made, and I'm sending you.
I take it.
I mean, wins. Yeah.
Damn, bro. His face looked completely different.
The ref just did some weird shit. Like,
what happened? Did he touch the camera?
No, he just had the ref.
No, it looked like it looked like he reacted like Adamas touched the camera.
No, it looked like he was about to stop the fight. That's what it looked like. Oh my God, that backhand!
Ooh, he hurt. He hurt now.
Yeah, he don't even know where to go. He don't even know. Yo, stop the fucking fight, dude.
I don't have to remind the ref, like, bro, breaking action. Give him a mouthpiece. But he still hurt, bro. That was a hell of a right hand, bro.
Let me stop saying Ammo's a bully. I ain't gonna say he a bully. Yeah, he is, yo. He a weight bully, yo. Weight bully.
Ain't no such thing.
If it was, it would be him, yo. This motherfucker. Because Carlos Adames ain't no motherfucking small 160 pounder, yo. And Ammo looked, wow. He almost folded on that damn thing, and he bounced back off the little rope-a-dope. That's what I'm saying. Like he forces his punch. There's no like flow to his punches. It looked like he's punching with weighted gloves or some shit like that. Like he got like 10 pounds in his hand. The way he's throwing. Like he got to move into it too, and it's so easy for Carlos to just take a step back and like let me get out the way of this. Meanwhile, Carlos he just be throwing. You know, like he just be.
Elim breathing hard as hell.
I see it. Elim couldn't wait for that break. You know what I hate about boxing? I hate the fact that this dude could be suffering badly, and no one in the corner, including the ref, is not going to stop this fight. Like this dude's getting.
Damn.
Yeah, you see that shit? Look how. Yeah, look at his fucking reaction. How hard are you getting hit that your neck snapped back and the mouthpiece go flying out? Look at now he chewing this shit.
You ready to spit it out again, just in case?
Now you want to make sure that shit stays. Oh, there you go, ammo. There we go. Ammo in the pocket now.
So how much energy does he have to go all out?
Oh shit, ammo going on. He pushing them too.
All right, let's go, ammo. I need that 200.
Ammo, you know the assignment, dog. You got to talk.
Oh, damn, he already stopped. Shit, bro.
Yeah, I told you.
Like 10 seconds or 15 seconds.
It only lasts.
Back to getting beat on. Damn, bro. That ain't gonna cut it, cuz. You can't just be looking for little counter jabs.
The moment he take one of them backhands to the stomach or the backhands.
Was that low or was that good? Oh, you know what? His ammo's
that was good.
Are low. It was low. Ammo's trunks are low. I could see his belly button. It's like,
yeah, you need to raise that shit up. So he took a point. Finally took a point.
Yeah, he took a point. Oh well.
He should have took a point when he punched him in his dick.
Oh, you getting cracked. Ammo, stop it. Do something else.
Nah, he need to do that. He
he really does need to sell out. I mean, what else we gonna do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ammo.
And then Carlos rotates around, gets out of the corner.
Don't stop. You ain't got the gas for it. Damn, bro. Look at this man's face. Everything's swollen on it.
Ammo looked like he got jumped by like 3 Carlos Adames. But you know when he lands on Carlos,
oh Lord.
Carlos is just there for the counter. Jeez. All right, come on. Woo! That was a good.
Oh Lord.
Look. Technically, this wasn't the best fight, but this is the best middleweight fight I've seen in a long time.
Jesus,
entertainment-wise.
Oh, man. God damn, dog. This is a hell of a beating, bro.
I know. It looked like his tongue is split in half or some shit like that. He just did some shit. He probably bit his fucking tongue. Oh, Carlos. And then Carlos responded.
Keep telling you, bro. Carlos Adame's got a beard, fam.
So for everybody in the Patreon, tell my best, yo. I told you Carlos Adame's gonna do some shit. But I ain't gonna post up all my.
Sheesh.
That was crazy, brother.
Damn, bro. You don't even like to see people take that type of damage, man.
Not at all.
Now, everything I looked up, bro. Everything Elim is doing is getting countered. But he does have Martinez kind of on the back foot a little bit, but yeah, the slick shit it looks like it's over with. Why we still on this
right here?
Why you not just closing distance at this point? He ain't landed nothing.
I'm gonna say this right here. The WBC don't like Lester Martinez. They keep giving him these athletic black dudes. You know what I mean? Motherfucker look tired as a motherfucker. Like, what you trying to do? End his career before it starts? You know what I mean? You could have gave him Caleb Plant. You know, they could have gave him all type of people for this interim belt. And I'm gonna tell you right here, it don't matter what. For somebody who done placed like over 1,000 bets, let me tell you right here, whenever I see a minus 2,000, and then I go look who it is, and I see who they fighting, and there's always some like athletic, or some dude earlier they call it black athletic, some like black athletic. Anyway, person, I'm like, I'm not betting that fight. That shit not gonna be minus 2,000 2 rounds from now, and that happens too many times, yo. You know what I mean? I bet you right now the live odds is like minus 1,000 or some shit. Because Elim is having success. Yeah. That you can't even.
Elim getting touched, bro. This is not definition of success.
Oh yeah, he definitely getting touched.
He getting is Martinez initiating and countering clean. Like he's still Elim is still there. It's not like these counters are super devastating to him, but damn, bro, he not really doing nothing very well. All right, okay. He landed the right hand, immediately got countered. Jab in his face. All right, now he's on his lateral move and he finally blocked the right hand. Stab from Martinez.
Yo, fucking Austin look like Michael Jackson right now.
Yo, and he had the nerve to get on the back foot, bro. He had the nerve to fight negative for the last 30, 45 seconds, bro. That ain't it.
You can always say I did my best. I did my best. He did his best, yo.
Yo, Jay, I missed your comment. What was you saying about the Floyd film study? Or the live film study? I ain't hear the scorecards, but obviously I knew it was going to win it.
I'm going to tell you, anybody who bet decision, they was scared as shit every fucking round.
Yeah, nah, it ain't worth it, bro. That's a sweaty ass bet, bro.
Yeah, because you don't know if the ref was going to stop it. You didn't know if the corner was going to stop it. You didn't know if this motherfucker was going to take a knee and just give up. So, good on
Jay, if Lester wins, he should get a shot at the title. Yeah. It's for an interim, right?
It is. And I honestly think that if Lester does win, don't fight that black ass motherfucker for the next like
He
you know what I
said
mean
he'll fight in Billy again.
yeah, fuck that shit. Go defend that title 2 or 3 times, and
And
then
to
and
go
then fight him.
defend the interim.
Yeah, defend the interim. Defend the interim. Do your David Benavidez. Defend the interim 2 or 3 times, and then you know what I mean. Because how many wars do you need to get into? Like I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying, right? But I just seen this dude get hit with all type of punches, from and Billy. And although he's winning this fight right here, we in round 10, he getting hit with all type of punches again. You know what I mean? Go fight somebody stylistically. You the interim champion. Talk to Suleiman, whatever, and be like, hey, motherfucker, let me just select my next opponent. All right, give me one of them fucking, you know what I mean, amateur British boxers from like Europe who's like fucking 20-0 with one knockout. You know what I mean? So I can just style on that motherfucker. And then give me another motherfucker just the same way. That's what Canelo did. Canelo went to fucking the UK, took out a few Brits, you know what I mean? Got paid some good money. That's what he need to do after this fight. You need to save your chin, dude. You can't be going to war after war. Like, this is a fucking war. Whether he winning or not. This motherfucker got hit with some clean ass hard backhands. How
Yeah,
many of those you gonna take? You know what I mean? In your career. You just started. You're not even a fucking champion yet. You know what I mean? He's not even a fucking champion. And he's going through war. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna see this motherfucker fight like somebody like a Caleb Plant. And Caleb Plant's gonna hit him with a jab and he's gonna just drop and get knocked out by a jab or some shit. Because of the amount of fucking he's taking years off his career, just from these fights. So these last 2 fights right here, you know. So I look forward to betting against it when it happens.
all right,
Because
man. This the 10th round look like sparring, bro.
of course, because he probably tired of getting. I'm telling you, in that Christian and
Bro,
Billy
he
fight,
trying shit. Was that the 10th? Yeah, that
this
shit
is
look
the end right
sparring.
here. Look
Nah,
at
it's
that.
a
He,
12
and
round fight.
it is. And at the end, he
Yeah.
get hit with this mean
And
ass
you just
uppercut.
told, bro, you just talking about it's an interim. They don't do 10-round interim.
Well, they should. I mean, for his sake, end it in 10 rounds. Let him get the belt. Let him go home. He shouldn't. He shouldn't defend the belt for the next 6 months. Don't even go and don't even think about boxing. You know what I mean? Literally, go on vacation for a month or two. Slow your ass back into the gym. You know what I mean? Just recover, recuperate, or something like that. Like, you know, I, I know a bunch of people in the chat might be like, "What the fuck Ali talking about?" I'm saying you fight two athletic people back to back, and this motherfucker, it's not like he got like the best defense or the best footwork. He don't. He walks you down behind the high guard, and he's throwing. You know what I mean? He got a decent jab, but he's getting hit with a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So like, by knockout artists.
You said, Jay, all right, bro. I'm lost a little bit, man. Are you talking about ammo? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Or are you talking about what you saw on the live film study? So look, I mean, if it's all right, if you are talking about ammo, there wasn't a lot of single high shield, bro. There was a lot of high guard, and getting his guard split. But I don't remember. I mean, do you remember a lot of low lead hands or Philly shell? I don't remember none of that. Well, I mean, maybe a couple times he just forgot to put his guard up, but yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of single high shield in that joint. Now, on a high guard, that's completely different. God damn, man. You know what? Ammo face not as bad as I thought it was. It's bad. Like
Yeah,
it's
because
like he can't crease up his forehead. You know what I mean? And he's in a
listen, I
constant
know exactly what you're saying. Hey man,
he's got a constant frown.
wait till tomorrow morning, and then it's gonna swell right back up. They put ice on his face. Tomorrow morning, his face gonna be black and blue and shit. Ammo look like Ammo look like in Thriller when Michael Jackson was like transformed into the fucking werewolf shit, and his face started shifting a little bit. He looked like he in that part. Like he full like the
Yeah.
fangs is just about to start coming out his mouth. You know what I mean? Like
All they gotta do, bro, take both of these men to the hospital right now, and make sure they're good.
nah, you should be mad at him, yo. Adamas beat the werewolf out this motherfucker, yo. You know what? I think what Ammo was thinking the whole time in the fight was maybe I shouldn't have knocked that hat off that motherfucker's head in the weigh-in. I think that's what was on his mind. Like I shouldn't have never did that shit.
Um, yeah, static high guard. Yeah,
Look at the highlights, man. Even in the highlights, he's getting his ass beat. Like I don't know what he gonna get out of the tape study when he go back and watch this. Like, how do I get better? I mean, like, because every fight looks like this to me. Every Ammo fight, you know, even the ones where he win. Like, I mean,
I
that was
just
good.
I just saw him try to block. I just saw him try to tuck and lean on a right hand with the opposite hand, bro. Like with so he's a southpaw, right? The orthodox fighter's right hand is aligned with his left hand, bro.
Right.
He just tucked and leaned with the right arm, bro. So he leaned towards the goddamn cross with the wrong arm. He was hurting that fight, man.
But
He was definitely hurting.
can you blame somebody who got kicked, who got hit in the balls? Because like, even though
Is
I
that
bet
is
on
that Thomas Delorme? Hmm.
I don't know, this motherfucker got hit in the balls. Ammo got fouled, dude, a few times. But I wasn't saying that because I was betting Adamas. But
All right, bro, take it easy, man. I'll stay. We got another 2 minutes on the Elim Martinez fight. No idea how it scored, but from what I've been watching, Martinez been getting the cleaner work.
I'm mad I couldn't lie about that bitch.
He still is. I mean, Elim just looked tired. Plus Martinez got a ton of people in the crowd for him. Bro, is you eating something all day? What you doing, bro? After you get done doing what you're doing, you can go ahead and unmute. Left hook, double jab. Yeah, Elim straight up gas.
But a lot better than he did before, though.
You come back and the microphone's messed up. Yeah, I don't think Elim thought he won.
It is in the hands of the judges. The chosen one chose this fight to show the world what he is all about.
The chosen one. That's me.
A proud nation.
Give me a new name.
The official decision. As we've talked about all night, Guatemala well represented here tonight.
All right, man. Come on now. Tired.
Proud father, Omar Elim. We are set for the official decision of our main event. Here is Lupe.
Damas y caballeros, después de completar la distancia, esta es la decisión oficial. Ladies and gentlemen, after going the distance, the official scorecard reads as follows. La juez Kais anotó 120-108. Judge Kais scores at 120 to 108.
Damn.
Juez Villarreal 118-110. Judge
And the sound goes out. Ain't that a bitch?
119-109. Judge Young scores it 119 to 109.
Bruh.
Y ahora, el campeón interino peso supermedio del CMB, and now the WBC interim super middleweight champion.
Jeez. Jesus Christ, bro. They gave that boy. They gave that boy no rounds. One from. I mean, it went blank on the second scorecard, but damn, 120, 108, and then 119. Like damn.
Did you get how many times did you get dropped?
Dropped.
No, I mean 108 to 120.
No,
that's 14 points.
That's just 12 of them.
Nah, shouldn't it be? Yeah, you're right.
Bro. Yeah, that's 12 points. It's 12 of them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. Well, I mean, the judges got it right this time. That draw, I know him and Billy was both mad about that shit. A draw? I gotta fight this motherfucker again? You know, I think it would have been better for one of them to just lose than to get a draw. You know what I mean? Because if you lose, you'd be like, all right, fuck it, I lost that fight. I don't ever have to, I did my best, whatever, and I lost.
Hold on, bro. Why are you so you like getting blocked for spamming the chat, bro, and trolling? That's what your life is about, fam? What's the do better, bro? Do better.
No, that's a kid. Ain't no grown man. I can't see
You
no
got
grown
you
man
got
saying
more
no
to
shit
your
like that.
life than trolling chat sections, bro.
Yeah, it gotta be a kid.
Nobody
Can't be no
care about
grown
what
man
you're
saying
doing.
no shit like that.
Just don't spam the same things that we don't allow. Trolling, nobody cares, bro. Not sure why that
Yeah, it
would be a
sound like a kid to me.
badge of honor, though. That's wild.
Again, that sounds like something a kid was. I got kids. That's the only reason I got teenagers. I got kids. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
11:50.
this online world.
It's 11:52, bro. I don't know. It is a different world, man. It is a different world for sure.
It is like, you know what I mean? Like, or it might be. I don't know. He might be joking. Ain't no telling. Or he a kid. He might be joking, or he's some 13-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I was 13, I used to do the same shit. I would go like on AOL. So, this is some years ago in the 90s. I go on AOL and I just go on like in the wine section and people are like, oh, I'd like to drink Chardonnay. And I'm like, yeah, you drink Chardonnay gay. And they're like, you must be a kid. I'm like, you must be a kid. And I'll get out.
Shard and gay.
I don't know. It's just some stupid shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just start a dumbass argument in the online chats because that's what kids did. So now when I see kids do that shit now, like I probably comment on somebody's shit like, "Hey man, congratulations on that win." If somebody put fag underneath what I said, I'm like, "It's got to be a kid. No grown man would just, you know what I mean? Like, there's about that's the thing about being online. You could be talking to somebody who's like 40, and then they got a clear mind and they're conscious about what they're saying, and then you get some 12-year-old, hey man, you're a bitch. Like, oh, all right, cool. Guess I'm a bitch then. You know what I mean? But I don't know. You know what I mean? It sounds like a kid to me though. But good win for your boy, y'all. Hopefully, if they're listening to his team, whatever, hey, don't put him against no more athletic people, dog. You know what I mean? Let him fight somebody from the UK or somebody, or get a defense out there. You don't need to fight. I mean, and you're not got to worry about that because 9 times out of 10, Canelo gonna be fighting in Billy in September, right? So like, in Billy, and after that fight, if and Billy wins or loses, Canelo ain't gonna fight again till like next May. Canelo said that his next series of fights he only fighting like once, max twice a year. So that'd be a good fight. I got Canelo in that fight. Well, Jims, we done did it, man.
Yeah.
Adamas, Lester Martinez. I owe you $50 anyway, yo. Fuck it, yo. I got you. I got you, bro. You know what I mean? Parlay, you can start a long parlay for next week, man. It's always good. Everybody in the chat, drop $1. Thank you for supporting. This shit been dope. You know what I mean? Like going on 12 o'clock at night for you.
All right, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hey, take it as a badge of honor, 420. Shut your dumb ass up. All right, y'all. We out.